Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. Hey, Ling, good morning, honey. Thank you for being here. It's not showing them live my side yet. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous Friday. If you are watching this back late, oh, it's on, I'm on. Got excited then. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the live, during the replay, and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. My chat is doing it this way again. Not sure why. So again, I'll have to be very careful with going up the chat. So you'll have to bear with me. So mods, I might need you today. Thank you for being here. So we've got the beautiful Ling in the house. Mariana, thank you for being here. Sending you lots of love. So I'm going to use today the new deck that I used in the horoscope reading yesterday that I've been doing some little shorts with, the beautiful Queen of the Sun Oracle. And a big thank you to our soul sister Susie for gifting me this deck. It's gorgeous. So I'm using this deck today. I'm going to bring in my decks, the Masculine Dark Truths and the Masculine Intentions Oracle and the Answers from Above. And I'm going to bring in the beautiful Star Tarot again. Such a gorgeous deck. So in any other decks they guide me to. So welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help, okay? Okay, let's do it then. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this live today as well. So we're going to start with the beautiful Ling, who is my amazing mod in the house. First in, thank you for being here, honey. So Ling says, hi Liz, has the divorce of Esty and his kid's mother finalised? I mean, is he single? As previously told me, staying with his kids. Okay, so what's going on with his karmic situation? Is he divorced? Is he single? What's going on? I feel it's in the process because all these cards have come out sideways. So things are turning around. So I feel this is the big shift that's taking place. So the delay that was previously there isn't as delayed as it was before, but it's still there. But you're his true love. So regardless of what's going on with the situation, you're the one he's dreaming about, thinking about. You're the one who lives in his heart, okay? You know that anyway. And it's only a matter of time until he moves forward. I still feel he's tying up loose ends because there's that block there still that's being released. So I feel he's still like fighting things. And this could be fighting through his own struggles, fears, or it could be just tying up those loose ends. So I feel he's still dealing with certain things. So single as in the fact that he's free from the past. He's not, I don't feel they're together or there's no feeling or emotion there. I feel it's definitely he's doing things for his children. You know, he's standing his ground. He knows his worth as well. He knows he deserves more in his life. That's why he's freed himself from that situation because he wants a happy, full life. You know, you tick all his boxes. Where he wasn't getting fulfilled. So he knows that you're his wish fulfillment and everything he wants to have is with you. I just feel he's tying up loose ends. The new moon could be significant with this fire horse coming in as well. But I feel you could see eagles. But I feel he's still fighting through a few things to be free. Okay, because I'm seeing the red cape as Archangel Metatron helping him as well to move forward. So I do feel there's change taking place. I don't feel he's fully out of the woods yet, okay? So again, it's about being patient. So what does he want to say to you? He wants you to know he does care about you and he is interested. Okay, so he's saying, I do care about you, I am interested. And the thing as well that interests him, you know, the thing that really turns him on and draws him to you is when you focus on other things, when you're busy. Because he said, I know you focus on other things and it makes me curious about what you're doing because I want to share your dreams. So he is thinking about what you're up to, who you're with, where you are. So the more of an enigma you are, the better it is. You know, so it's reminding you to be a bit of a mystery. So he's curious about you and he said, I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and I always will. So he is aware that at times he's pulled back or he hasn't shown up for you and he intends to. But he's saying to you today, I do care about you and I am interested. I'm just tying up loose ends. So what's his intention? What's his intention? I'm waiting for my food delivery. What time is it there? Because it's early in the morning here. So what's his intention or his next action or what's his intention? Thinking. I will share a song for you on social media. So you may hear a song on social media, something may pop up. You may see something on his social media if you were following each other. But I feel that you're going to hear a song today. And he's telling you he needs to listen more. I feel that's what he's been learning as well. And he may be learning how to listen more in his situation with his children. Listen to what they need more. So I feel he's listening to his intuition more, definitely, because he's been guiding out of the dark times. You know, he's listening to himself more, because that's why he's freeing himself up from that situation. That's why he is getting divorced in the first place, because he's listening to his own self. Now, what do I need? What's good for me? Instead of putting everyone else first and sabotaging his own happiness in a way. So he said, I intend to listen more. And it's like he wants you to know that he's becoming a better listener through everything he's been through. So his intention is to listen to you, and he's going to share a song for you that he wants you to listen to, because that will tell you how he feels, okay? So what's this song going to tell you? So you got, I want to be vulnerable with you, okay? I'm sorry, I'll make it right with you. So it's about forgiveness. It's about opening up. I'll never do that again. So I feel he also was like, you know, he's not going to get himself into a bad situation again. Okay, so for example, when you get married, if that's what you want, he's going to feel like you're the son, because he can be authentic with you. So it'll feel totally different than his previous marriage. You are the light and the warmth I crave. So he's drawn to you. He can't help it. He lies in bed thinking of you. He just feels stuck because of the situation. Your heart is not open. So he knows that's his problem. He knows he's got to open up with you. So you're going to hear songs that tell you he's going to open up, be vulnerable, apologise, and make the effort, listen more and come forward. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here. So I can see I've got donations coming in. I want to do Mariana, who was second in. So Mariana says, hi Liz, secret thoughts and feelings. Is he not saying something to me? Well, first of all, he said, I feel you and I watch you. So he is watching you, whether that's watching you on social media or seeing what you're doing. So he's like your secret admirer. So when he isn't communicating with you or he isn't around you, he is aware of you. He said, I am watching you. I'm watching your social media. And it's like he is stalking you a little bit too, because I feel it can get a bit obsessive for him. He said, I search for you online and sometimes try and be where you are. And you'll feel that. Your spider sense will tingle. You'll know that. And he's saying, my spider sense is tingling. Are you thinking of me? Because I'm definitely thinking of you. So I feel that you're definitely feeling each other's energy. You could be watching each other. You're aware of each other. You're thinking of each other. And he's saying, she knows about us. How can she not? Okay, so this could be someone in his life that knows about you. Now, I'm not saying it's necessarily someone karmic as in a lover. This could be a mother, a family member, a friend, someone who's aware of you. She knows about us. How can she not? You're the one I want. I'm being careful. I have to do this the right way. So there could be someone involved that he's got to open up to or let go of or talk, say what he wants. I don't really feel this is a partner. This could be someone around him in his life who knows about you, or perhaps he's been talking to someone about you, a female. She knows about us. How can she not? So he may have confided in someone he is close to, like a close friend or family member, a female, that you don't need to worry about. That's what I'm picking up on. So you are the one I want. So he may have been talking about you getting advice, okay? And he's being careful because he has to do this the right way. So I feel he's perhaps getting advice about how to do this the right way, because I do see a future for you two. Okay, so the future's like whether it's marriage or moving towards a commitment, and he may be getting advice about that from someone. That's what I'm picking up on. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go to the donations because I don't want to get behind, okay, so I'm not missing anyone out. So we're going to do the beautiful Anduan. Welcome, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today is current emotions. So what's he thinking and feeling? What's his current emotions? What's his current emotions? I lust for you and I'm thinking. So he's thinking about you in a very lustful way. Okay, he's thinking about his desire for you. He may be looking at you. He could be watching you on social media, looking at pictures of you. He's definitely got pictures of you in his mind because he's saying, when I look at you, sometimes my desire takes me over and that primal need for you makes me want to rip off your clothes and have you right there. So a lot of desire, and that's what he's thinking about. And he may be listening to music as well. And that's also activating his sacral chakra, his desire. He could hear a song that connects him with you, you know, perhaps times you've shared or things that he's thought about. He's saying, I've been hearing songs and music that remind me of you, and it makes me want to reach out even more. So he's very close to reaching out to you because his primal desire for you has taken over. It's like he's not in his head. He's in his head thinking about you, but he's in his body. His body is responding to you. His body is reacting to you. So I feel he intends to reach out, okay? So what's his next action? Because that's what he's intending to do. So what's his next action? Ten of Swords. He's overcoming a cycle. So he wants to be free, you know. He wants to do it the right way. He wants to be free of whatever the cycle he's in to be able to pursue you properly. And that's what he's currently doing, releasing a cycle. So what's his intention? What's his intention? He's saying, I have a gift for you. It's better late, but it's better late than never. Okay. So he's got something he wants to give to you. And this could be a physical gift. Okay. So this could also be around a special occasion. So he could reach out like Valentine's Day, or if you've got a birthday coming up or special occasion. I want to hold your hands in public. So he wants to release a cycle so he can actually walk down the street holding hands with you. So if there's something he's in, he wants to release that. So he's on the verge of reaching out. However, there's part of him that wants to come in correctly, and that may be causing a delay. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for using your milestone, honey. How does he feel after our last encounter? How is he feeling towards karmic and next action? So how is he feeling after your last encounter? What's his intention? How is he feeling? Okay? He's saying to you, I want to come and see you. So he definitely wants to see you after your last encounter. He wants to see you again. He wants to talk to you and steal a kiss, all three. So he's definitely thinking about seeing you again and what that would mean. He wants to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So he knows he's got to deal with his karmic situation. And he said, I want to tell you that you are the one. So this is what he dreams about since your last encounter. This is what he's thinking about. I want to be able to tell you that you matter to me, that you are the one that I want, that you're the one I want to be with. I want to come to you and tell you that you deserve to be treated right. So I feel his intention is to deal with his karmic cycle. So what's he feeling? I wonder. So he's wondering, you know, dreaming, fantasizing about how things could be, what it would be like. And he's watching you. So he's got his eye on you. And he's saying, I am your secret admirer. Again, I'm watching your social media. I wonder what you would do if I turned up at your door. Expect me. So I do feel you're going to see him again. Okay, it could be soon. And he's thinking about that. So what's going on with his karmic cycle? So he's giving to the wrong things. He is aware of that, okay? And he wants a future with you. Something could move into place with you between June and October. But I feel he's giving to things that are a comfort zone. So he sees his karmic situation, whatever that is, as a comfort zone. And that's what he knows he has to release. So there could be some financial ties that he's struggling with letting go of. So what's his karmic cycle struggle? What's his karmic struggle? So how is he feeling towards the karmic, and what's his struggle? He wants to feel free. So he doesn't feel free, okay? He feels trapped. He feels pressured. He feels stuck. And that could be obligations he's got that are, you know, on his mind. He's saying we got stuck in a rut. So he feels stuck. He feels stuck in a rut there. He wants to feel free, and he wants to be free to give to the right things, which is obviously you, because he's thinking about you constantly. So he's working out how he can be free. That's what he's going through. So his next action is to kind of get a plan in place to work out how to free himself up. I hope that helps, okay? So I feel he's more in his head about you than taking action, but he wants to, and he's saying, expect me. So he is going to turn up or come forward at some point. Donna, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, are there any messages from Mark today? So what is Mark feeling today? These cards are on fire. They're flying out everywhere. So he's saying, I'm sorry. So he's apologising. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. So there may have been a time that he is thinking about where you needed him or wished he was there and he wasn't. He couldn't be for whatever reason that was. So he's saying, I'm sorry. And remember, he's teaching you whenever he's not around you. And I'm thinking about past issue, like he's thinking about past issue. He taught you to get through it yourself, you know, through faith and strength in heaven. So I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. So he perhaps didn't know how to handle a certain situation. Perhaps didn't know how to be there for you the right way at that point. So I feel you know what that is, okay? And he's saying, I am changing. So I feel he's changing so he can be there for you through things that you would like him to be there for, whether it's something good or something bad or painful. I don't want to be with anyone else, so I'm releasing myself from my karmic ties. So he doesn't want to be with anyone else. He doesn't want to date anyone else. He doesn't want to be involved with anyone else. But he has got karmic ties he's still releasing. And that could be his family, you know, things he's got going on. So he's trying to heal that. So anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? So we've got power. And it's because you're in your power, your divine feminine power, that's supercharging you. Because you're allowing things in, you're shining your light, you're feeling things, you're trusting your intuition, and that's helping him to change. So what's his intention? He said, I want to kiss you in the street. That's what he dreams about. And have a gift for you. It's better late than never. So he could be thinking about giving you a gift. They give me fear. And there could be fear around this, making it right with you, giving you a gift. So this could be like a Christmas gift that he perhaps bought you and didn't give you. Or it could be something he's been saving, like a Christmas gift. It could be a birthday gift, something for Valentine's Day. So I feel he thinks about these things. And it would be a gift holding his hand as well. And I feel he knows that, you know. So what else is going on? I feel that's really what you need to know. He's changing. We've got crystal healing and forgive. So you may want to use some crystals to bring in some forgiveness. There may still need to be some forgiveness. So he's perhaps thinking about coming in and apologising to you. Obviously for not being there for you when you perhaps needed him, or he wanted to be there. And I feel that he's getting clarity on that. But this is also about you using your own crystal healing, your own power to heal yourself and also to bring things in. So if there's anything you need to forgive in your mind, and this could be about past event that's coming through here. So you may even be holding it back or repressing it, that you may be struggling with something that's happened before. Okay, so if he wasn't there for you during a specific event that happened, something that you feel you needed him for, it doesn't matter when it was, it could be, you know, last year or 30 years ago. Whenever it was, I feel there needs to be some healing and forgiveness around that, because that's what's on his mind. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Indu, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Pravesh? Does he want reunion guidance, what to do, as he loves the third party? Okay, so what do you need to know? So he's saying you were perfect. So this is about you not comparing yourself to the third party. Because what he has with you and what he has with that person is totally different. Because you can love someone because you've been with that person for a long time, because it's comfortable, and that person is like your friend or more like a sister or a brother than anything else. It's more like a sibling connection than something that's passionate and fiery. You can love someone and be in love with the right person. So obviously he's in love with you, but he can love that person. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or he wants to remain there. It just means he's perhaps respectful of that person because they've shared a long time together, or they've shared experiences together, or whatever their relationship is or was. So there's no need for you to be jealous of the third party, because what he's saying is you were perfect for me just as you are, don't ever change. And this is why the third party is still there, because you could still be releasing your own wounding around feeling chosen or not good enough, or like something is missing in that way. You're filling up your own cup. So he's saying you were perfect for me. So I feel like he wants you to know that there's no need to compare yourself to anyone else. What he has with you and what he has with her are totally different things. He said, I want to hold your hand in public. Okay, so that's what he dreams about, being out in the open with you where everyone can see you together. That's what he wants. So does he want reunion? Yes. Does he want to be able to reunite with you while he's still with this karmic partner? That's something he's thinking about, because he wants to hold your hand in public. And this is really about all of the masculines right now moving towards this fire horse, knowing, I was going to say fire horse, knowing they need to deal with their karmic stuff first, because that honours them and you and everyone involved. So he can't walk down the street with you and feel comfortable until he's free from that third party situation. And I feel that will be a gift he gives to you, because I've got this gift coming through again, I have a gift for you. But I feel this is more about the gift he wants to give to you is respect, to honour you and turn up and show up for you when he's free. That's what I'm picking up on. So it's like he's listening to his truth now because the power is inside of him to change. So he wants to deal with his karmic cycle to be able to honour you and walk down the street with you and show everyone that you're his woman, okay? So, I mean, this is the thing as well. He knows he's had experiences with that person that he couldn't have done. You know, like this is bringing children up. So I don't know if they've got kids, okay? But if there isn't children involved, this is other things they've done, experiences they've had, things they've shared, times they've shared. Because he's saying, thank you for our beautiful children. I couldn't have made them without you. Okay, so if there's kids involved, he's grateful for that. Okay, he recognises that and he probably honours that person for that reason. If there is no kids, this will be like other experiences. Thank you for our beautiful experiences. I couldn't have done them or made them without you, the memories we've shared. So he's struggling with releasing the past. That's all it is. It's a fear about having a new beginning. It's a fear about finding an identity outside of that situation. Because it's scary to change and it's risky. And he's like, oh, better the devil I know. But it's not, it's fear. So you just got to give him time to move forward. So yes, he wants reunion. He wants to walk down the street holding hands with you. However, he has to be free to do it right. So what's the guidance for you? This is not the end. Because you may feel like it's over and done with. But he doesn't want to talk to you. Yeah, because he's got to deal with his situation. Try and understand it from his point of view. He doesn't want to hurt you or let you down. So this is not the end. Ask Archangel Raguel to harmonise things. Raguel is the healer of relationships and he can bring you together at the right time. So try and put yourself in his shoes and see it from his point of view. That's the best thing to do. I hope that helps, okay? Jazelle, thank you for the donation. Out of Abelardo and Jose, who have stronger feelings for me. Well, first of all, instead of thinking that thing, who am I drawn to? If you've got two guys, two people you're connecting with, there's usually a struggle. You know, because if you truly loved one, you wouldn't have feelings for the other one. So the best thing to do is put both of them in a room, okay, in your mind, without ego, and think, who do I go to first? That's your person. And that's the one to invest in, regardless of how they feel about you. Because this is where your heart lies. So you can't think, I'm going to go for Abelardo because he feels more for me. And I'm going to not give Jose a chance because Abelardo feels more for me. Because that's the wrong way of looking at it, okay? Instead, you've got to think, where's your heart leading you? Where does your heart lead you? Does it lead you to Abelardo or you know, Jose? That's your person. That's what you need to be thinking about, what you want and what you feel, not about what the other person is doing. Okay? So, out of Abelardo, I'll answer the question for you, obviously, but I feel you need to be addressing your feelings more. So, out of Abelardo and Jose, who are stronger feelings, I want to do a message around Abelardo. So, what's the card around Abelardo? And what's the card around Jose? Okay, so Jose wants union. Abelardo, you've got, they're both, I mean, this is the thing. This is why the angels are showing this to you. Doesn't matter what's going on the surface. Both of them want the same things in different ways. Because Abelardo wants to have a relationship and give you the world. Okay? And you've got the Ten of Cups coming out for Jose. Wanting union, wanting that relationship. So they both want the same things. You know, this is the thing. You've got the world and the Ace of Cups for one, and you've got the Ten of Cups for the other. So when I connect with the energy, I feel like Jose wants the whole package with you. You know, there's like when I connect with these energies, I mean, they're both beautiful energies. And the fact that the world and the Ace of Cups has come up together is very much like the Ten of Cups. So there's not really much in it. So the Ten of Cups is like the happy ever after. And the Ace of Cups is like the new relationship, creating that, having the world together. It's like building into something. So if I was going to say who has the deepest feelings for you, I would perhaps say Jose, but I feel it's equal, really. No matter what's going on the surface, this is more about you thinking about where your feelings are and where your heart is. Because you can't really love or be in love with two men at the same time or two people at the same time. It doesn't work that way. You probably love one and are in love with the other, or there could be lust or passion there. But you've got to think where your heart is pulling you to. And that's the person to perhaps focus on. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Nana, thank you for being here, honey. I forgot you were live last night. By the time I remembered and I went on, I saw all the drama that was going on. It was like buffering. So I would have jumped on if you were still live, but it was late. It was like, it would have been like, I don't know, 11 for you or something. It was like 9 for me. But I know you had a lot of struggle last night around your live, and, it's all this energy, as you know, with this snake and this fire horse that's bringing all this challenge in. So how was Ass feeling and doing? So how is he feeling and how is he doing? He feels like a fool, okay? And he's angry at himself. So this is another reason why you're being protected. He's saying, I'm sorry I lied to you. It was wrong and I'm admitting that now. I was a fool, hurting you hurts me. So lying to you could be like lying about his circumstances or hiding his feelings or whatever that is. But he's angry at himself because of the way he's treated you, the way he's behaved. He feels like a fool. That's why he's angry. So rather than what's on the card, it's more he's angry at himself for the way he's behaved. And he said, I cause arguments and problems sometimes to be alone. So he could do that with his karmic partner, to create space so he can go within and think. So what's his intention? I hope you're liking this deck as well. So I want you to explain to me what this connection is. So he's still unsure of what he's feeling and what he's experiencing. And he knows that you know, because obviously you are a twin flame and you've got your own channel on twin flames and you know what this is. So he may well say to you at some point, what is this? I have some important news to share with you. And I feel that will be like what you'll talk about, like the next conversation you have, whenever that is. It could be a very spiritual conversation. Something that starts, like he's already awakening. He's already spiritually awakening. It's not that he isn't aware already. On his own level he is, because he's waking up to his own truth and he's being guided in his own way. But I feel that you could share some important information between each other. And you've got the power. Okay, this card just come out for Donna as well. So this is about you stepping into your power, you knowing your own worth and value. You being strong and capable. And I did a reading for members yesterday. I shared it yesterday, but obviously it's for today, about knowing when you're in your masculine energy and when you're in your feminine energy. And I feel that's what we're all learning right now as a feminine, that we've got to release that masculine part. When we're trying to control or force or dominate, because it stops the masculine from showing up properly. So yes, you're in your power, but this is you stepping into your feminine power. Is there anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know about how he's doing, or anything the angels want you to know? Yeah, trust in divine timing. You're protected and safe. So the angel's saying, until you're meant to be together, have faith in everything. Just trust in that divine timing, because that's really what your journey is about. It's a timing issue, that's all. And you're being protected. The angels are with you, because you've also got a mission and a purpose here on earth, and there's things that you need to be doing. You've got the 5 of Wands and you've got the 2 of Cups. So yes, there's conflict, but the love is there, regardless of what the conflict is, or the drama or the chaos. The love is always there. And the love is there now, where we are now in February. So have faith in this love. Trust in it. Trust in yourself. Give it to God. Give everything to heaven. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. I'm just looking for your question. I have to be a bit careful with the chat, because it's it's gone into that, it's like this again today, instead of coming up how it usually comes up. So I can't see your question. Just give me a second. There it is. Okay, so hi Liz, guidance on career, finances, move and sudden angry crying tears. I felt from Jake last night. Any messages from him? So let me just go up to your donation again. So what does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I'm still healing, okay? When I pull away from you, I'm afraid of being hurt. It's nothing you are doing wrong. So remember, you're learning how to not take things personally. Please don't take it personally. You're doing everything right. So it's his own emotions, because he's healing. He's going through his own growth, period. So you've just got to let him do what he's doing at this point. Focus on you. Focus on your career, the things that you're working on, and And that will shift things forward between you. You are manifesting this. He's saying don't give up on me. So don't give up on the love, or it doesn't mean you move on. It means you just take that step back and focus on you. So don't give up on what you want either, because you're manifesting. You're manifesting in this moment. Remember what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So you've got to watch your thoughts and your emotions and your feelings and your words, because everything is manifesting. And this is really what you need to know about your finances and work. You're manifesting things, especially between now and the new moon. So what you're thinking about between now and the new moon will have an impact on what you are creating. So the new moon could be significant for you. Okay, so just have faith, go with the flow, be at peace with things. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Perhaps go for a walk and calm your energy down. Go in nature, especially if you get in your head and you start overthinking. If you start getting in your head and you're overthinking things, that's an opportunity to come back to your senses, to come back into your feminine energy. Okay, because the masculine is an overthinker. So you're operating in masculine energy as well when you're overthinking things. And that's okay with business and work, because obviously you're trying to find solutions. But I feel you've got to be more allowing for things to manifest in. So don't give up on what you want. Keep talking to your angels, but have faith that things are being manifested for you. Let's get one more card. Anything else you need to know? You've got messages in your dreams, and the answers are always within you. So you're receiving answers and messages through what your dreams are. So this will be your actual dreams when you're sleeping, but it could also be about what your dreams are that you want, and there's answers in there too. So think about that. Think, what are my dreams and my desires? What do I want to manifest and create? And then go within for all the answers. So before you start worrying or stressing, breathe, center yourself, and ask the angels to give you the answers, because they're always within you. So you may need to meditate more, go for more walks, connect with nature more, and receive the answers in your dreams. So write down things that are coming to you through your dreams. And I feel you may receive answers from Jake in your dreams as well. I hope that helps, okay? And great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank? I have difficulty sleeping at the moment, and I'm also picking up on him. You're saying, am I also picking up on him? Yes, you are. Miss him heavily these days. Hope he'll be ready to take contact. So what's the message? He's apologising. Okay, and he's saying, I cry sometimes. So I feel what you're picking up on is emotion. So he's saying, I have shed tears over our connection, and you may be picking up on that, especially at night, because he'll be feeling that at night, okay? He's saying, I do miss you, and I hope you can forgive me for all the things I've done. I know I've hurt you very badly with my words and actions, and I'm truly very sorry. It was all because of my own insecurity and fear. So you're being reminded it's not about you, it's about him and his own issues and the things he's dealing with. And that does make him emotional. And he has shed tears over this, the way he's behaved, okay? So what's his intention? What's his intention? It's flying over here. Hang on a minute. Oh, there we go. I will be watching your stories and paying attention to what you post on social media. So he's watching you in some way. Okay, so he is watching you, your social media stories, whatever it is you're sharing. He's got his eye on you. So he's more in a watching mode at the moment than an action. Doesn't mean he's not going to take action. It means he's trying to perhaps find out what you're doing. He's curious about you. So be aware of what you're posting on social media, because it will have an impact, okay? And that doesn't mean you have to go out of your way to show him that you're single or anything like that. Just make sure you're sharing uplifting things, that you're not operating in misery or pain, because I'll push him away. Yeah, there's a reformation taking place. So, and when I look at this card, okay, and I don't think it is like that at all, but that's what they show me. I see two people in that net there. So it's like you're holding him and helping him through what he's been through, your energy. So I feel he feels you all around him. You know, I'm seeing that as him becoming free, because I see that like you're holding him, helping him through his darkness, helping him to free himself of his past and the things that have gone on. So it's like you help him to become the person he is. And remember, he is transforming into that person, the best version of himself as well. So he's able to be with you properly and feel free with you. So what's your guidance? Ask yourself why you're asking this question. Because you already know, you're picking up on him. It's like the angels say, why are you even questioning that? You know that you are one, you know that. And you're saying, I hope he'll be ready to take contact soon. Well, you know he will when the time is right. Ask yourself why you're asking this question, which means you still need to fill up your own cup and give back to you. time to make a decision. And he may well need to make a decision, and this is what you're asking as well. Why is he perhaps taking time? Or because he needs to make a decision, he's got to choose himself to choose you. But you also need to make the decision to have faith in the love instead of questioning everything. And we all do it. We've got to, get to a point where we don't question it, because we have to know inside that this person is our person. And we know that through the signs we see, the way we feel. So you are a member. If you haven't already, make sure you watch today's members reading, because it will really help. Okay, I watched it in bed last night and he's just spot on for me, so watch that message. Okay, so I don't feel he's going to reach out today. I feel you just got to be patient with the when, because he's saying to you, I am sorry for things. He's still working through certain things. I hope that helps. Okay, Wish right now, thank you for the donation, honey. DM's feelings after my message, girlfriend situation, what's next? So how is he feeling after your message? How is he feeling after your message? He said, I'm changing. Okay, and I feel it's brought emotion up in him. Because he said, I have shed tears over our connection. Okay, I cry sometimes. So he does feel emotional. And he does want to be with you. He said, I don't want to be with anyone else. So I'm releasing myself from my karmic ties. So whatever this message was about, it's made him realise what he does want. Where he wants to be, what he doesn't want. So he's got to release that karmic tie. And that's with his girlfriend. So he said, I don't want to be with anyone else. So he doesn't really want to be with that person. So he's got to work out how to free himself from that situation. And that's causing him emotion. So how does he feel? What's he want you to know? What's next? The Emperor. He's got to step into his power as the Emperor. So this is really about you allowing him to move into his masculine power. By allowing him to take the lead and reach out to you and make a move on you and deal with your situation. So if you've messaged him, now you've got to let him come to you. He said, I will stop playing about. This is who I was, not who I am now. It all changed when I met you. So he's not the person he was when you met, and he is changing. So he knows he's playing around. He's got to stop doing that. I'm going to love bomb you. So when the time is right, he's going to be reaching out to you. So I feel now is your moment to take a step back and allow him to come forward towards you. Okay, because he knows he's got to stop playing about. He will love bomb you when the time is right. Okay, so just have faith that he's stepping into his masculine power. He is changing. So let him deal with his karmic ties, okay? I hope that helps. We've got K Frank. Oh, my chat just moved. Oh, no. Okay, just bear with me. My chat just jumped. Just bear with me. I'll go back to where I was. Going to be so careful with the chat today because it's different than usual. There we go. K Frank, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Message from Carlos. What does Carlos want you to know? Happy birthday. You see me. So I feel he's apologising if he's missed your birthday, and this could be about previous birthdays, or he's thinking about occasions, because this isn't just about birthday. This could be about Christmas, or when he wasn't there for you, something he missed, some occasion or event he missed. I'm sorry I missed this event. But it is birthday in this card, so that could be significant. I was afraid to reach out in case you expected too much too soon. I will make it up to you, I promise. So he could be thinking about how to make it up to you on a special occasion, like your next birthday, depending when that is. And he's saying, you see the real me. That's why I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes, because you see right into my soul, and that makes me feel vulnerable. So he does have issues with vulnerability and opening up, and you make him feel vulnerable, nervous, excited. And he wants to open up. Maybe he pulled away around a birthday because of that reason, or for that reason. So what else does Carlos want you to know? Yeah, he's saying he wants a happy home with you. He may have to end something first to be with you, though. He needs to bring balance in, or he wants to be more balanced with you. So he wants to end things in his life he needs to end or free himself from to be able to give equally in a relationship with you. And that's what he wants, and that's what he sees for the future, a balanced relationship. So he wants to balance things. And this starts with being open and vulnerable and making up perhaps for things he hasn't done in the past, like be there for you at birthdays. So I feel that's his intention, to be either around you for your birthday or with you for your birthday. And make it up with you, because your birthday must be significant for it to come out, okay? So his intention is to be around you for your birthday in a balanced way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Nia, thank you for the donation. I'm stressed about my current marriage, especially about my mother-in-law and my husband. Would like some messages around my situation from the universe and a message around Mill and husband V. So what do you need to know about your marriage? Well, you can renew this if you want to, okay? You've got to ask yourself the question, do I want to continue this marriage? Because I do feel there is hope there if that's what you want, but you've got to work towards it. Okay, and obviously if the mother-in-law is causing problems, then you've got to address that too. But I do feel that there's hope there in this relationship. So I don't feel the hope is lost. That's what's coming through. So how is your husband feeling? How is your husband feeling? He's anxious. Okay, so anxiety isn't helping because he's picking up on what you're feeling, you're picking up on what he's feeling, and he struggles with pressure. So he may feel very pressured, whether that's by the mother-in-law or by you or even by himself. He feels there's a lot of pressure in his life. He's saying, I feel pressure at work, at home with you. I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do, and that's something I have to heal. So there's a lot of pressure there. So I feel if you want this to work out, you've got to get back to the love and the emotion and the feelings, not perhaps the pressure and the stress. Because there may be a lot of stress and pressure. It could be financial pressure, family pressure, things going on. So the message from the universe for you is that if you want it to work between now and June, work on bringing the love back in. And you do that together. You've got to compromise. It's not just about you putting all the effort in. So you're receiving messages in nature at this moment to look again at this. Because you could be at the point where you think, I've had enough, I don't want to do this anymore. But I feel that you're being asked to look again at the situation. Why are you feeling these triggers? Why? Why are you triggered around the mother-in-law? Why do you get stressed around that person? What does she trigger in you? They're giving me fear. What does she trigger in you that you need to heal? So be honest with yourself about that. That's what you need to do first. Say, why is this person triggering me? What is this person showing me about me? What do I need to heal within myself to release all this stress? Because you may also be feeling anxious and pressured as well, everywhere, at work, at home, everything. So you've got to release the pressure and focus more on the love. That's the guidance with your marriage, okay? So what's going on with Mill and her husband? What's going on with Mill and husband V? What's going on with Mill and V? Okay, sleepless nights, struggle, worry. Again, this could be pressure too. So there's anxiety. There's anxiety around your marriage and anxiety around their marriage as well. So a lot of sleepless nights, restlessness. So this could be Mill overthinking or V overthinking, or there's stress there that needs to be released. So they feel stress in both connections. So what else do we need to know about Mill and husband V? So Mill, I hope I'm saying that right, Mill and V, they're going to receive messages in music. Okay, so I feel that Mill is receiving messages in music. Mother-in-law is Mill, okay. So Mill is, again, there's stress there. That makes sense then why there's stress there. Okay, and this is another reason why you could be feeling stressed, because you're either picking up on their stress or it's all stressed. Like you're all stressing each other out in some way. You're all picking up on stress, or the whole situation is stressful, but things will spring forward. So I feel whatever is going on within your marriage and their marriage, there's going to be movement in the springtime where things start getting easier or better. Okay, so with this card coming out as well, with you having June coming out, okay, I feel that this could be like between now and June, things are going to get easier. So you're receiving messages in nature, and Mill is receiving messages in music. So it's like you're both being guided. You know that you're both receiving messages from the universe that you need, but pressure and anxiety could be in the way. So it may just be that you all need to perhaps sit down and just have some fun, or bring love into the situation instead of making everything about pressure and stress. That's the guidance coming through. I hope that helps, okay? I'm Connie, thank you for the donation. What is Heartsheet feeling for me today? Any messages from him? So what is Heartsheet feeling for you today? I desire you. So he's feeling desire. You're so sexy and hot, my body's on fire for you. So Kundalini is rising. So you could be feeling a lot of hot, like heat in the body. Or you could just feel turned on. Or you may feel a bit of frustration or anger. He said, I love the sound of your voice. Okay, so he's thinking about your voice. You may have had a dream where you've been intimate and you've said his name, or he's heard your voice. But he may even be listening to your voice in some way. And he wants to take action because of that fire. Look at that. So all the fire and the passion is driving him to take action towards you. So I feel he wants to communicate. He wants to hear your voice. So he could call you up. Okay, because he loves the sound of your voice. So yes, he could message you. But I feel he wants to hear your voice. That's what's coming through. I've just mixed them up. Hang on a minute. Did you see me do that then? This is where I mix cards up. Put it in the wrong deck, Luke. This is the one that needs to go in there, not that one. So he could be mixing things up because of his design. You know, he could be like messing things up at work or making mistakes. So, you know, like he's doing things at work and he's thinking, oh, put that in the wrong place because he's thinking about you. So what's his intention? Because I feel he's going to call you up. I need you to know I care about you. I need to show you with actions and words. So he's intending to take action. Now with that fire energy, and this could be something happening between now and the Aries season, or the Aries season could be significant. But I feel he wants to call you up. That's what he's going to do. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Leslie's message after I sent my resume, what's next and where? So what does Leslie want you to know after you sent the resume? And what's next at work? Okay, so what's Leslie feeling after you sent the resume? What's Leslie? Because if Leslie's processing, it could be reading over your resume. Okay, look at the cards. Okay, so there's a lot of thinking going on. So I feel that Leslie is processing your resume. So I'll obviously check that card in a minute. But what's next at work? There we go. Okay, so what's going on with Leslie? 6 of Wands. I feel Leslie knows you can do the job, okay? Because you must be confident. I feel Leslie sees you as someone who's very confident and very capable of doing this job. You know, that's what the 6 of Wands is. Someone who's capable. So I feel this is about a possible job offer coming in, okay? But you got to be patient with these. Could be something happening within 6 days. Okay, if that resonates as a timeline. Okay, so I don't feel it's like longer than that. Something could be happening within the next 6 weeks with this situation though. What's next at work? Feeling secure financially. So I feel regardless of what you do or don't do, you're going to feel financially secure with work. You're going to feel like you've got money in the bank. You're going to feel like you've got stability. But I feel regarding Leslie, I feel that Leslie is processing your resume and can see that you're the right person for this job. Or you're at least a candidate or you're in the running for it. I hope that helps, okay? So I feel let go of fear because everything's moving forward. Tiffany, thank you for the donation. Message from my higher self. So what does your higher self want you to know? Follow your heart. And I feel that's really, no matter what these 2 cards are, that's really your main message. Make sure you're listening to and following your heart in everything you do. And let go of what was. So you've got to let go of the past, the way things used to be, the way things were, release the past and move forward fearlessly, know your own worth and value. Because good news is on the way. So you must let go of what was to follow your heart. And this may be about forgiving the past or releasing it in some way. You know, perhaps something you thought something would happen a certain way. So when you let go of that, then you're able to let good news come in. Now, this doesn't mean you are necessarily moving on from a person. It means you're just letting go of what's happened or what's caused you pain. But whatever's going on, good news is on the way. As long as you're following your heart in all areas of your life. What else does your higher self want you to know? What else does your higher self want you to know? You've got wealth. So there's money coming in with this horse as well. So I feel the fire horse is going to bring more money in for you. So we've got the fire horse coming in on the 17th, leading things forward. So money coming in, feeling more wealthy, healthy as well. So good things are on the way. This could also be good news about money or good news about career. There opens doors of opportunity to have more wealth in your life. And wealth isn't just about money, it's about feeling good. Wealth is about financial health, yes, but it's also about other ways, other health. Like wealth is health, health is wealth. So it's feeling good in yourself, doing what's right for you, following your heart, listening to your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Can I please have a card for the weekend? A little chaos at work and heavy from him, but I'm okay. You've got forgive. So maybe things you need to forgive moving forward. Patience is power. Maybe you need to forgive the timing or the way he's showing up or not showing up. You know, forgive everything and rise. So patience is power. That's your message. Focus on patience. Remember what it is. It's not about waiting. It's about living, enjoying life, acceptance, being at peace. So forgive anything forgive yourself when you feel frustrated, because you may go into frustration. Let's just see how your twin is feeling. What's he feeling right now? He's saying, let's relax, I'm owning up. So he is owning up to things. Let's relax, which means don't worry. Have patience, have faith. He said, I don't want you to leave me alone. What I need to do is have less pressure in my life. Okay, so he's saying what I do need is time and less pressure. Can we relax and just enjoy this moment? So it's like he's saying that don't try and force it forward. And you may be doing that energetically. So he's saying, while we've been apart, I've been learning who I am. I really have changed. I want you to know you can count on me to do the right thing. So if you relax, he's going to show up properly. He's going to show up right. And he doesn't want you to leave him alone, but he also needs time and less pressure. I hope that helps, okay? And Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Why my neighbour stalks her intentions for my hobby? So does that mean you feel like she's got a sights on your husband? Is that what you're trying to say? Do you feel like she's interested in your husband? So why does your neighbour stalk? What's her intention? We got the Two of Cups in reverse. I feel there's jealousy around what you share. Now remember, what you've got going on with your husband, you know what the relationship is like behind closed doors. But to others, it could come across that you've got this beautiful relationship. Now, I'm not saying you haven't got that, but what I'm connecting with is she's perhaps wondering what your relationship is really like. Okay, because the Two of Cups has come out in reverse. So I feel she's wondering if you're happy or not, and that's why she's stalking you. Can it really be as good as it seems? Or it's more like jealousy around what you've got. So is she interested in your husband? Okay, is she interested in him? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, she may actually wonder if there's a plan or a reason why he's around her energy. She may have thoughts and feelings about him, thinking, are we destined to be? But I feel what I'm connecting more about is she's wondering if you are meant to be. So I'm not really getting from her anything where there's like she wants to jump his bones or anything like that. I mean, I'm not picking up on that. You intuitively know that because you have woman's intuition, or you have an intuition. You'll feel it, you'll know. Not from jealousy, just through your intuition. But I feel she's wondering if your relationship is meant to be. She's perhaps wondering if it's going to last. Perhaps she can see through the illusion of it all, and she's wondering what's going on. So I feel that's what's really going on with her. She's trying to work out what's going on. She may just have a really boring life and have nothing better to do than wonder what her neighbours are doing. So try not to take anything personally. I don't feel there's anything malicious there. I feel she's just curious about what is going on in your situation. The past and other lifetimes teach you what you need for the here and now. So you could have had a past life together as well, where you've been brought into each other's energy for some reason. She was always trying to get to talk to my husband. She steps into our space. So perhaps she feels like she's had a past life with him or something like that. But as long as you're strong about what you have, you don't need to worry about anyone else. You know, she could be part of the plan where you're not taking it personally or rising above it. But I feel the message is that she's wondering if you are happy or not. Any other information you want to give me? So we've got the Hierophant. It's all about your commitment, wondering if your commitment is there. She's perhaps wondering about that because perhaps she has got interest in him. But when I'm connected with the energy, the reason why she's stalking you and her intention is to find out if you're happy. Okay, because she's nosy and wondering why does it matter to her? Because she's obviously nosy. Why? She's perhaps got nothing better to do than wonder, or she has got. They're not giving me directly if she's interested in him. Because if you feel your marriage is solid, you shouldn't worry about anyone else. It wouldn't affect you. Okay? So if they're not giving me that message because I'm not meant to share it with you, perhaps that's something you need to intuitively know. What I'm picking up on is she's wondering and curious about what your relationship is like because there's jealousy there. Because she may be single, whenever a relationship is like. If she's in a relationship, it may not be as good as perhaps she wants it to be. So she's wondering what's going on with you. It's like she's comparing perhaps what she has or hasn't got with what you have or what she could have. That's what I'm picking up on. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. Single mum with 2. Yeah, so she's probably jealous, that's all, wanting what you have. Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him, please. What does he want you to know? What's his physical message for you? What does he want you to know? I'm planning and I'm inspired. So he's saying, I want us to get together in person. I'm just afraid of messing it up with my stupid behaviour. So in his physical world, he's in his head planning what to do next. And he's feeling inspired to make some kind of move or do something. He said, I could write a book about my experiences with you and how you inspire me. Maybe one day I will. So you're more of an inspiration to him than you realise. So he could have an eye on you. He could be watching you. And I know you have got a YouTube channel, so he could be watching you on there. You don't know. Could be watching your social media. So he said, I want us to travel and explore the world together. So when he allows himself to dream and think, and he thinks about what you could do, where you could go, the things you could achieve together, not just sitting at home. He wants to explore the world and travel. He wants to do that with you. So he's thinking about all the things he's perhaps not able to do now. Okay, so I want us to travel. I want us to explore the world. I'm planning how to do this, how we can get together. And he's feeling inspired. So I feel this also about light bulb moments going off. So he's in power today, thinking about moving it forward. So that means that he's probably not feeling as stressed today, which is a good sign, because that may mean you're not as stressed today as well. So if you're actually in good energy today, think about that. I want you to think about this, okay? Because when you are in stressed out energy, the messages you receive may be less hopeful. When you're in lighter energy, the messages you receive are more hopeful. Does that make sense? And you've got to remember your energy affects that too. So if you're operating in your power, in your divine feminine light, then obviously he's stronger in his own energy and truth. You know, he's more in his masculine power. So, and this is the thing, you know, you want to be together. There's just a delay around it. So your dreams are going to come true of being in a relationship with him. There's just a delay around it. You've just got to have faith in this, in the timing, knowing that everything happens for a reason, and get to a place of peace. So I want to bring you a guidance card in from Archangel Honiel, because Archangel Honiel is the angel of peace, and I feel if you call on her, she's going to help you. So Honiel is saying, you are more attractive and more approachable to others when you are at peace. Think of how graceful a swan seems when it's gliding along the lake. When a swan is flapping around on the ground, it's a lot less angelic. Aim to be like the swan on the water, not the swan flapping around. Graceful and calm. That puts you into your own power, which is really what we've just said. Which is when you're at peace with things, when you're trusting and believing and having faith, that's when things start moving forward. When you're flapping around, stressing out, that's when things don't move forward. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for donating for your friend as well there, honey. 3D message from my friend from her DM. So what does your friend's masculine want to say? I feel you. So I feel you've been connecting at night as well, okay? I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? So your person is very much connecting with you at night in dreams, when they're lying awake at night, feeling you, sensing you. And I cry sometimes, so there's emotion there as well. I have shed tears over our connection. So your masculine may have had a cry, you know, at night when they're in bed, when, you know, let a tear fall down the face, or a lot of emotion there. So I feel there's a lot of emotion between you. So what's their next intention? I would like to start a successful business with you by my side. So I feel like when he's allowing himself to think and visualise, he sees himself happy with you, running a business with you. Now that could be actually with you, or you just being the person by his side who helps him and inspires him. He feels more capable with you. So he's thinking about this, perhaps changing his career, changing his job, starting a new business, wanting you to be there by his side. And he's feeling you around him. So you may also be helping him to make some career changes because he's feeling your energy around him. So the question you're asking about is connected to your mission. So you could have a mission together, running a business. And that's why you're feeling each other's energy, because you're being guided back together for that reason. I hope that helps, okay? Ruka, thank you for your donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have guidance about stepping into my evolved version of myself? And a message from my DM. Listen to your intuition. That's how you step into the evolved version of yourself. Trust in your intuition. Okay? Time to make a decision. So maybe a decision that you have to make. Okay? And this could be about work. It could be about your spiritual journey. So I'm feeling this is more connected with your life than your love life. This is other things you may need to do. So intuitively, you may be guided to do something for your mission and purpose, and that's what you're being guided to trust in, that decision. So I feel you're being guided to make a decision about your career or something you know you need to be doing for your life mission and purpose. And I feel you already know what that is. You're already being guided. You just got to be strong enough to make that decision. And also trust in your intuition that your masculine will make the right decisions, that he will choose himself, which leads to you. So what does he want you to know? He said, I'm thinking of you and I'm still healing. So he is thinking of you, but he's still healing. So it needs more time. Okay? When I pull away from you, I'm afraid of being hurt. It's nothing you were doing wrong. Please don't take it personally. You're doing everything right. So it's like he's saying, you're on the right path. Everything's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. I'm dealing with my own stuff. And he's listening to music. You're on his mind when he's thinking of you, nostalgic. Memories coming up in his mind. So he could be hearing music or listening to music. Okay, so in other words, he could hear a song or he could actually put a song on. So he said, I get nostalgic listening to music and think of you. You're on my mind. So let me just see what the songs are saying to him. Because you're also hearing songs as well. So when he's hearing songs, what are they saying? Turn up the volume. So he's listening. So I feel his song's coming on for him and he's turning it up. Perhaps the song comes on the radio and he turns it up on the, whether he's in his car or wherever he is. And it gives him a message and it hits him in his feels and it reminds him of you. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, message from Wes, am I a priority? You've got to make yourself priority. Remember, in his life right now, his healing is his priority. So you're a priority to him, but he may not be showing you that at this moment because his priority is his healing. So remember that. You've got to make yourself priority. If you feel like your own priority, you're not going to settle for less than you deserve. What would Kathy, the dead wife, say as ways to love him? So what does Kathy want to say first of all? Let's bring a message in from her first of all about whatever it is we need to know. So what does Kathy want to say? So Kathy is saying always and forever. So I feel what she's trying to say to you is, remember, this is her higher self speaking to you, that what you have with him is going to be always and forever. So in other words, I feel what you have with him will be long lasting. Whereas what she had with him was short term because she passed away, okay? So I feel that this is what's coming through. She wants you to know that when you're together, it will be worth it. It will be worth it because it will be long lasting. So whatever you're going through, all the perhaps struggle you're feeling will be worth the wait. We will be together again. So I feel this is what you need to know. You'll be together again. This is, I'm channeling her energy, okay? So this, she's saying we will be together. This is about you knowing that once he's realised that you can't lose love because love is inside of you, and that he will be together with her again, and they are always and forever, which means that they are eternal beings as well. We are connected to everyone and everything that ever was, is, and ever will be. But I feel the messages she's saying to you that you will be together again. And you'll have a life together that will last the rest of this human life, if that's truly what you do want. And it was painless as well. So I feel that what you need to know is what she went through is painless. It was painless to her. And she wants you to look beyond the pain. Because I feel what you'll do is heal his pain. You'll help him to live a painless life. So I feel what the ways to love him is helping him to see beyond the pain. Let me just bring a tarot card in as well. So what else does she want? What does she want you to know about ways you can love him? What does she want you to know about ways you can love him? How can you love him? I feel like she's saying you've got to love him your way, not my way. Okay? By showing emotion, by allowing him to come to you for one. So I feel you showing love by allowing him to show up for you. By allowing him to come to you and make the effort and show you that you are priority. Let him offer his cup to you. That's what I'm getting coming through there. And that could be about you setting your boundaries down as well. We've got the High Priestess. So you know intuitively what to do. And you have to trust in your intuition. And I feel she is helping you from the other side in that way. She's guiding you in that way. And she is also guiding him to reconnect with you because she wants him to be happy. So I feel secrets will be revealed. I feel he will open up to you in time. And they're the Princess of Cups. So this is about opening up to each other. This is, look at this, okay? He's coming to you with that cup. This is him coming to you with the cup. That's you accepting the cup. You're taking the cup from him. So you've just got to be ready to take that cup when he comes in. Not be defensive, not talk about, oh, it's been so long, or just be open to accepting his cup. And that cup will be full because he is going to come towards you. But you have to have faith in that. So what does he want to say? What does he want to say? I am messaging you and I am still healing. So he is going to contact you when he's healed. He's saying, when I pull away from you, I'm afraid of being hurt. It's nothing that you were doing wrong. Please don't take it personally. You were doing everything right. There's so much I want to say to you. Expect a message from me soon. So he is going to reach out to you. Okay, when the time is right, he will send that message to you, which is giving that cup to you. You just have to be ready to receive it. Which means let him come to you. That's the message. Okay, and that's what I spoke about in the members reading today, about being in, knowing when you're in masculine energy, knowing when you're in feminine energy. So you've just got to allow him to come to you. I feel that's really what Kathy is trying to say to you. Let him come to you. I hope that helps, okay? And in the meantime, make yourself priority. City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I please have a message from my DM? Thanks. So what does your masculine want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know? I'm seeking answers. So he's trying to work it out. He's saying you're magnetic. I can't stay away from you and I don't want to. So he's being magnetically pulled to you. And he's trying to work out what that means, okay? This scares me more than anything because you have a power over me that nobody else has. What is this connection? It's so different from anything else. I'm trying to work out what it is. So he knows he's got this magnetic pull to you, and he may be actually seeking answers of his own. He may be doing his own research on what this connection is. He said, I don't want you to move on, so I intend to tell you that, because he's scared of you moving on. He's scared of you meeting someone else. He's afraid because he knows he's got to level up for you and tie up his loose ends for you and sort himself out. He wants to be able to give equally to you, and that's what he's currently working on. And he does not want you moving on. So he's going to tell you that, okay? So anything else you need to know? A powerful healing occurs. So he's still healing. He's going through a healing. There's a powerful healing taking place right now between the two of you because he knows he's got to make a decision. He knows it's his time, and it's his time to make a decision. So his decision is to free himself up. Let's get one more card. We've got, yeah, and the thing is, it's reciprocated. So you got reciprocity here. So what I'm feeling is, what you need to know is the way you feel about him, he also feels that way about you. However, you also have to be able to receive equally. So it's got to be balanced. So let him show up for you when he can be there for you. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. Was this friend telling the truth that she was not in the right mind, like upset mind, or she simply wanted to deny my request to do something? See what the angels want to say. Was this friend telling you the truth? Was this friend telling you the truth? We've got no. You're not seeing the situation clearly, okay? So she may not have been, she simply wanted to deny my request to do something. So she may have been hiding something from you, but that doesn't mean it's about you. It's about her and her own feelings. It's nothing to do with you. The what I'm feeling is, don't take anything personally, okay? So you're not seeing it clearly. So you may be overthinking or worrying about this or taking it personally in some way. And I feel, don't take it personally. It wasn't actually to do with you. She may have said something, like made an excuse, okay? And it was to get out of doing something, but it wasn't directly about you. It was something she was going through in her own mind, okay? So what else do you need to know about this? Yeah, Luke, exactly what I've just said. Don't take things personally. It's like, think about it. Sometimes if you don't want to do something, you may say to someone you've got something else going on when you know, you don't want to do something, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that person. So the guidance from the angels is, don't take things personally. I hope that helps, okay? So I've got Natalya's donation. I need to go to the bathroom, okay? Bear with me. It's because I drank a lot of water before I came on. So let me just go to the bathroom and then I'm going to do Natalya's donation, okay? So it won't be a minute. Okay, let me just have a drink. Bear with me a sec, guys. Okay. Thank you to my little lizard for looking after the chat for me. Okay, right, so I'm back. Thank you for waiting. So we're going to do the beautiful Natalya says. Hi Liz, me and Matt. Thank you, Ling. Hi Liz, me and Matt. Oh, hi Melissa. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Hi Liz, me and my cousin's got the house share. That's amazing news. Great news, you know, so well done. I'm starting DoorDash for extra income. How will this go for me? So how will this go for you? How will DoorDash go for you? How will this go for you? What do you need to know? You've got joy. It's going to bring joy in. So it'll bring joy in for you. Very clear message there. I feel you're also seeing 717 to show you this is the right thing. You're on the right path. You're exactly where you're meant to be. It's a very clear message. Joy. It's going to bring joy for you. Is there anything else you need to know about this? Anything else? You've got Luke again. Speak your truth and share your light with the world. We've got chakra healing as well. So maybe cleanse your chakras before you do this, or maybe you just need to give yourself a chakra cleanse as well. And then you can look again at things. I feel this also about you looking again at things in your life, looking at things in a new way. And you may need to speak your truth and share your light. And that may give you an opportunity to do this as well. To be able to be your authentic self and to share your joy and your goodness and your light and love with the world. But ultimately, I feel the answer is joy. So it's going to bring a lot of joy in. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, and thank you so much for time stamping my horoscope reading yesterday. It means so much, okay? And also, just so you know, on Saturday, you know, I do the DM check-ins Tuesday and Saturday. I'm going to do them once a week now. So I'm going to do the DM check-in on a Tuesday, and I'm going to do on Saturday in all signs their sign instead in place. And I won't be time stamping it. So if you can time stamp that, that would be brilliant. But you don't have to, you know, only if you've got the time. So thank you for all Victor does as well. You know, time stamps, he's always there for everyone. He's amazing. So thank you, Victor, okay? So Victor says, may I have any messages, my beautiful twin, and bucket arts and charms, please. So what does your masculine want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know? So what's your masculine saying to you? Flying out, okay? I'm paying attention. Now, isn't that interesting? This means that your person is watching you. Your voice haunts me. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real? I wonder. So I definitely feel that your person can hear you telepathically and is paying attention to that, and is also paying attention to signs they are receiving as well, and synchronicities. But when I'm picking up on this, I feel it's more like they are paying attention to you. So your twin could be watching you right now, or they've got their eye on you in some way. So I definitely feel there's 3D contact happening, as in 3D watching. I want to be financially ready so I can provide and do my part. So may also be busy with work, finances, getting money in the bank to be able to do their part, to give equally to you in all ways. And this could be something you're mirroring as well right now, because you could also be working out your own finances and dealing with your own, career and things like that. So changes. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got weaving. So something's being woven into place. Something's being shifted. And I love this because weaving, we think, I think of spiders when we connect with weaving, like a web. And this is actually the number 22, which is powerful because spiders and the number 222 go together. So you could be seeing 22, 22, 222, spiders, and the wheel. So I feel something is turning around, especially with this eclipse that comes in on the new moon. So I feel that things are definitely going to start turning around in your favour in all areas of your life with the fire horse. And I know that's what you're waiting for. I can feel that, like you feel super connected with the fire horse. You've got meditate for answers. So you may need to do more meditation because that will bring you into your power more. There's always a reason for everything that happens. So again, this could be you analysing why things have happened, and you know why. Because you're being guided to shift and change and have more energy for you. And Jesus is with you as well. And you know that because Jesus is with you all the time. And Jesus is constantly showing up for you. So what does Jesus want you to know? What does Jesus want you to know? Tests. You will fail, you will learn, you will grow. So obviously you go through tests and trials and tribulations just like he did. So you will fail at certain things, but you'll learn from those things and grow from that. So it's like Jesus saying, just allow everything to happen. There's no need to rush or worry or struggle. Anything else you need to know from Jesus? What else does Jesus want you to know? He's saying, love one another as I have loved you. So, and I feel that also you're meant to have this time with your mum. Because I'm not seeing your mum's like in bed, but I mean, this is like, I feel this is you being able to spend more time with your mum at this moment. Or that's what you're being guided to do, or share your light and love with her, make her feel better in some way. It says, heal the sick that are therein and say unto them, the kingdom of God comes nigh unto you. So what I'm really feeling is Jesus may be around your mum as well, but you're also a healer. You're being reminded that you can heal the sick, whether it's people who are sick, or people who are emotionally struggling, or going through challenges, or some kind of physical challenges, whatever that is. It's like he's saying, remember, you are a healer like me. And he was a carpenter. So it's also about knowing that you heal through all the things you do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because my charms are over the other side of the room, I need to bring them back, but I need to find a place to put them first. So I promise you by the next live, I'll bring the charms over. So I'm going to use this deck instead. You help me to become who I am. So what your masculine is saying to you is, you help me so much more than you know. Okay, you help me to become who I am. Like Elena and Steph in the Vampire Diaries. You've helped me so much. So I feel he's aware of how you've changed his life, okay? So let's bring in some bucket messages. So what do you need to know from the buckets? What do you need to know? You've got a new car. Now, didn't you say you were manifesting a car? So you're still manifesting that, no matter what's happening. Do something you love. So maybe this is what you've got the opportunity to do now that you didn't have time to do before. And a blessing is on the horizon. So there's a blessing coming in. This could even be this new car. Okay. Interesting, that's come up again. And that's something that's on your vision board, I think you said. What else is coming up? You've got flowers. So you may actually receive a flower or see a flower that's a sign from your twin that they are loved and safe. They feel that way when they connect with you, that things are shifting. You've got an eagle, love it. So you've got the eagle coming through, and you've got hiding. So even if they seem to be hiding, they're watching. And the eagle is a sign they're moving forward towards you. And I feel that your twin is protected and safe at this moment. And when you're seeing a flower, flowers and eagles, that's your sign. So it's like if I pulled out of the charms a flower and eagle, that would be your signs. Let's bring you some letters in as well. Any letters you need. So you've got L, F, J, G, J again, K, T, X, and W. So you've got 2 J's, you've got JJ, you've got L, F, G, W, K, T, and X. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for your donation, honey. Is Wes getting close to coming back to DC? Okay, let's bring in this stack here. So is Wes getting close to coming to DC? Something he's considering. You've got yes, it's definitely something he's considering. But 2 or more options may soon present themselves. So he could have many job offers. And he's saying the spirits are supporting this decision. So I feel that the angels are guiding him back to DC, but there's going to be more than one option. So this could be things bringing him back. You know, so he may have like a few job offers or things he can do. But I feel that yes, he's getting close to coming back. It's something he's considering. Should I ask him for his recommendations for the DC technology job market? Well, that's you then trying to make something happen. What you're doing is trying to step in and create a way forward or trying to bring in communication. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing to do, but remember that's you operating in masculine energy, because what you're doing there is trying to find a reason to communicate, trying to find a solution to move things forward. Okay, even though it's obviously something connected with work or DC, you're still stepping in. You've got to let him come to you, remember, which is what Kathy just said to you. He's a Capricorn executive and I'm an accountant exec sales. So obviously what you're doing is looking for excuses to create contact, and you don't need to do that, okay? So should you ask him for his recommendation for the DC technology job market? So should you do that, okay? Now obviously if it's something you need to do, okay, that will benefit you at work and that's genuine, then do that, okay? But if you're doing it for a way in, maybe think before you act, because you've got yes in reverse. So your positive thoughts are manifesting it. So that's why it's in reverse, because it's like the angel saying, well, you could do that, but you don't need to do that because your positive thoughts are already manifesting things forward. You don't need to be creating excuses to have a conversation with them or start or initiate communication, because your thoughts are already doing that. Thoughts become things. So it's not they're giving you a no. They're saying it's entirely your choice. However, we learn on this journey to surrender. So if you're very honest with yourself, ask yourself the question, am I really just wanting to do that to create some kind of contact? And that's your answer. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Stephanie, thank you for the donation. FN's intentions and future actions, I'm unsure of him. So, well, he does think about you. He is going through a healing, okay? Just bear with me. So no, I know that, Janie, but what I'm trying to say is what you're doing is wanting to initiate contact, okay? Doesn't matter whether what he is or, you know, you're trying to initiate contact. That's the truth. You want to move something forward. So you're using business as an excuse to do it. And you don't need to do that because you're already manifesting this. That's what the angels want you to know. It's up to you what you do. But the angel's saying you've got a choice, obviously, but it's already happening. Okay, remember you're trying to take the masculine role by moving things into place or initiating. You've got to take your feminine role back by allowing him in. Let him come to you. But it's up to you what you do. There's no right or wrong. You've got to do what your intuition is telling you. So Stephanie is saying, FN's intentions. Okay, so he said, I miss talking to you. So he is missing talking to you and being around you, but he is healing. So if there is any kind of silence or he's pulling back or perhaps he's acting a bit strange, he's saying, I'm doing my deep healing right now. I do want to have time with you, no matter how it seems to you. So you're saying I'm unsure of him, but he does want to spend time with you. Okay? So, and there may be someone else who's aware of this too, because we've got she knows coming up. So there could be somebody else who's aware that he wants to spend time with you. It could be another person, someone else involved in this. Okay, but what I'm picking up on is that he does want to perhaps pursue you or spend time with you. The thing that you may be wondering about is if it's really what you want. Because again, there's like, if there's multiple people in your love life, you may just need to get back to you. I do feel that this person is a loyal person. You can trust him. But again, it's about whether you are ready to have a relationship or go into this something with him. Because with this coming out in reverse, I feel that you've got to ask yourself the question, why are you wanting love? Is it because you really want love, or are you just wanting someone to fill up your own cup? Because I feel there's someone else in your energy, and it's more about you getting back to you. So I do feel that you are ready for a relationship. However, you've got to make sure it's the right one. So perhaps let this person show up for you more, especially if you're feeling unsure of him. But I feel the unsure of him isn't even about his behaviour. I feel it's more about you being unsure of your own feelings towards this person, or whether this person is actually what you want. So again, you've got to be honest with yourself about why you're asking the question. Is it you're unsure of him, or are you really unsure of what you're feeling for him because of what you're feeling for other people? But I feel you can trust this person. Things are not how they seem. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from F. So what's F's intention? What's F's intention? So F is saying, I want to F you, okay? So there's a lot of passion there, fire. But it's like very primal. I want to do you. So there's a lot of desire there. You know, and this deck's very raw and very honest. And, you know, that's how he feels. Like he would do anything right now to just get you against the wall and have his way with you. Okay, so there's a lot of primal desire there. So what else does he want you to know? That doesn't mean that's all he wants. But obviously that is what he's thinking about. So he's probably very horny today, turned on. But he's saying, let me message you. So it's like he knows it's got to be up to him to take the lead in this connection. Now, if he's coming through with that primal, I want to F you, okay, that's like a really powerful action. Okay, so I feel that you've got to let him come to you. That's the message I'm picking up on. So he's saying, if I don't reply, I'm planning what to say. I get stressed when you message me asking what's wrong. Nothing was wrong, but now it is because I feel paranoid I've done something wrong. Don't rush me. So I feel if you let him, he's going to show up. Because he's in this primal action, passion. I want to message you and be in touch with you because my desire is strong. So I feel if you let him, he's going to message you. I hope that helps, okay? Desenter, thank you for the donation. Liz, me and Mum wanted to go for a religious healing retreat in March. That sounds good. It's by train and then bus. Will we be okay, safe, health-wise and physically? Don't think the worst. If it's a healing retreat, that's going to be a good thing. You can ask Saint Christopher, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, all of the angels to protect you as you travel. Okay, because you're probably worried about being okay to travel. And if you call on the angel of travel, okay, if you call on Saint Christopher, then you're going to be protected as you travel. If you call on Raphael, he's going to help you physically and your mum physically as you travel. It's 5 to 6 days going and it's 5 to 6 days going and coming. Any advice? I feel like you've got to let go of fear because you're not going to enjoy it if you're afraid and worried. Just see it as a wonderful thing. Say, wow, that's an amazing thing. It's religious, it's healing, it's something I want. And I know Jesus will be with me too. So you can affirm that to Jesus. Call on Jesus to be with you. Look at this. Archangel Raguel is harmonizing things. I feel this will be really good for you and your mum. Because Raguel is the angel of harmonizing relationships and helping you to have a better relationship with yourself as well as others. So I feel it will be very healing for you in many ways. Yeah, look at this. We just grab the card. Let go of the struggle. So I feel you're worrying too much about it. If you let go of the struggle and the stress, it will be okay. You're saying mum is concerned about, yeah, because blood pressure is stress. So if you let go of the struggle, you know, then there'll be a harmony there. I feel it will be a good thing. If you go into this thinking everything's going to go wrong and, you know, you're going to be ill and everything's going to go bad, then that's what you'll manifest. So for this to go well, you've got to let go of the struggle and tell your mum to do that too. Say, let's just go and enjoy it and allow things to happen naturally, knowing the angels are there protecting you. And Archangel Raguel will bring a harmonizing in. So I do feel it would be a good thing for you to do. However, for it to go well, you've got to let go of your fear around it. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Uday Pratap's feelings for Priyanka and next action. So what's P's next action? What's his intention? I intend to take off my mask and discard of it permanently. So he does feel like he's wearing a mask. You probably feel that way too. So he's going to take that mask off, to be honest and authentic. He's saying, I will be sliding into your DMs. So his next action is to contact you. And it probably will be through a direct message of some kind. So it could be a text, an email, or sliding into your DMs on social media. So he's going to take action. Slide it in also is like effortless. So it will be when you're not expecting it, probably when you've let go of the struggle around this as well. So how is he feeling? So I feel his next action is to contact you. And he's saying, when I feel dead inside, your love lights me up and I can breathe again. Okay, so he really feels that way about you. Okay, he feels like sometimes he's dead inside, sometimes he doesn't feel anything, and then you light him up. So really without you, he feels a bit numb to things. You make him feel alive. That's how he feels. So that's why he's going to slide into your DMs. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, just bear with me. I'll go up the chat here. Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from my angels on my career and love life? So what do you need to know, first of all? The answer is yes. So you've got a clear yes coming through for anything you're asking there. Okay, so think about that. What are you asking? What's your question? The answer is yes. You're saying, what does my higher self want to tell me? Your higher self wants to tell you yes, okay? You've just got to give it time. I have compassion who may feel like he's betraying Kathy by loving me. What does my higher self want to tell me? You've got to give it time. The answer is yes, you're going to be together, but you have to give it time. And you're receiving messages and numbers. So numbers are speaking to you. Okay, numbers. So let's connect with the number deck. Hang on a minute. I can find it. I've moved all my cards around. So let me just find what I'm looking for. But it's at the bottom. Okay, I can't find that particular deck, so I'm going to go with mine. So let me bring mine in. So what numbers may you be seeing that are speaking to you? But ultimately, that's what the message is. You're being guided to have faith and trust, okay? So you've got let love guide you, not fear. Because obviously the fear is the ego. That's when you go into ego thinking he doesn't want me, or he's never going to do anything, or he's not going to change, or you go into fear. So you could be seeing sixes. You could be seeing crows as well, or you could be hearing crows. You could be seeing 111 to believe. You could be seeing 1111. It's a bit of a wake-up call when you see 1111. You could be seeing fours, 444, zeros. All of heaven is right by your side, including her. You know, including Kathy. So you don't have to worry about this. I feel what you're doing is overthinking everything, and you need to be more in your feminine energy. Okay, which means go for a walk, breathe. Perhaps have a dance and, shift your energy around a little bit. And then you stop worrying about it. You start allowing. That's the message. You need to allow things in. Because everything's on track and you've got a big yes coming through. Let me just see where his intention is as well. What's his intention? What's Wes's intention? I want to tell you that I love you. And I want to become a better version of myself. So he wants to do these things, but you've got to allow him time to do it, okay? I hope that helps. Next question is for Beina. Great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz. I have messages from the bucket regarding DM. What does your DM want you to know? So your DM is saying always. It's always been you. It always will be you. That's why you're seeing 222. That's why you're seeing posts on social media. Or you're seeing things that resonate with you about this being forever love. The sacral chakra is activated. That brings frustration up, anger. The sexy energy, the kundalini, okay? So you'll feel that way. And he goes into fear because he's also got this karmic debt, he's in his ego, and he may be in financial debt too that you may not even be aware of. So I feel he's dealing with his fears around being free and what he needs to do to be free, because I feel it's more than just walking away. It's about freeing up his finances as well. So remember, there's things going on behind the scenes that you may not even be aware of. So when you're seeing 222, that's your sign to trust the universe, to not be afraid, and to have faith in the love. What else do you need to know? You've got morning, so he could say good morning to you, and he's sad. He could be sad in the morning. So if he says morning to you, or he's not saying morning to you, he feels sad about it. So I feel something could happen during the morning, and you've got to wait. So the angels are asking you to wait and trust, and something's going to change or come around quickly. Look at this, they're in love with you. So he's in love with you, okay? And he is sad without you. So I feel if you wait, something will happen quickly in the morning. And I know you work together, so he could communicate during the morning. So, or he may say good morning to you. So he's going to do something very quickly during the morning. This could even be this morning or in the next morning you're together. I hope that helps, okay? Patty, thank you for the donation. Financial career reading for me, please. So what's the guidance for you regarding your finances and career? Pay attention to the signs you see. Okay, so you may be seeing signs to the saying step into your power. So this could be about in your career, you're guided to step into your power. And that could be as a leader, as a motivator, as a boss, to step up in some way. Shine bright to manifest your dreams. So if you're thinking about what you want in your career, or you think about what you want in money, what you want it to be like, just shine bright and believe and have faith, visualize it going well. And your birthday brings power. So there could be some big change around your birthday that actually puts you into your power. Or maybe you actually receive a lump sum of money or something that gives you some more power financially around your birthday. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got gratitude. So gratitude is the best attitude to have. When you're grateful for everything that you want now, as if it's already manifest, you're going to bring it in. So use gratitude as your attitude. Be grateful for everything you have now, and then think about the things you want and be grateful for them as if you have them now, and it's going to manifest that. And this could be something that's moving into place as well for you, like something big shifting in your career and finances between March this year to February next year. So this could be a big timeline shift where things start moving into place. You've got the Ace of Wands. Go for what you're passionate about. There's opportunities coming in, especially around March. I feel March is a turning point, okay? And things are going to move forward very quickly. So I feel things are going to move forward in your career and in your finances between March and August and over the next 8 weeks or so. So there's going to be a big shift forward as long as you're going for what you're passionate about, you're excited about what you're doing, you're shining bright, you're manifesting, you're asking the universe for what you want. Even if you're not quite sure what you want in your career, you have an idea what hours you want to do, what lifestyle you want to lead, what type of money you want to get, and that's going to attract the good stuff in. But there could be a shift happening around a birthday as well. Just bring your message in from Archangel Gabriel. What does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? Divine guidance. So the idea you are receiving is heaven sent, and it's an answer to your prayers. So I feel you're receiving all the answers you need. You just have to have faith in what you're being given from heaven. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Emily. Great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Message from D. Thank you. So what does D want you to know? He wants you. I want you, and I'm understanding what that means, okay? I'm facing my truths and going within to become a better person. I know I have a purpose here, and I want to be able to work on that purpose. I can't help wanting you intimately. Your energy excites me, and your body turns me on. I want you, and right now I don't care about anything else. So he wants you, and he feels like he doesn't care about anything else, so he's working out how to move forward. I want to talk about a future with you, if we're both ready to take the next steps. So he wants a new beginning with you, a future with you. This is all he's thinking about, and he's facing his truth to do that. So I feel he's going to have a conversation with you. So he's going to initiate some kind of communication that will lead to a communication and a conversation about the future, because that's what he wants to manifest. And very likely this is going to happen between now and April. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. Liza's message from my DM, Angels and Fire Horse. So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know? So your masculine is saying, I'm thinking and I'm inspired. I'm thinking. And he's been hearing songs and music as well. He said, I've been hearing songs and music that remind me of you, and I feel you have too. And it reminds me of you, and it makes me want to reach out even more. And they're blocking my throat. So there may be a block in communication, but he wants to take inspired action. So I feel he's been inspired to take action towards you through the songs he's hearing. Okay, so he's being guided to you through music, okay? So, yeah, the song has been playing for you both. So you'll be hearing this song as well. And he said, I am healing addictions, toxic habits, and toxic behaviours. So he wants to come in right. He wants to treat you better. He wants to show up for you. So you've been hearing a song, and they give me a block that's kind of telling you that he's thinking about you and he's going to communicate. So what do your angels want you to know? Flying out, okay? So they can't fly out as it's up to you. You've got to use your healing power. So I feel what this means is it's up to you. This isn't like you've got to reach out to him. You know it's up to him to reach out. He knows that too. And if you use your healing power and you visualize and materialize this, it's going to happen. So you could use your healing power to see this happening in your mind. Okay? And the song you hear will sound very healing to you as well. So what's the message from your fire horse? Yeah, it's reciprocated. You both want the same things. You're doing the same things. You're hearing the same songs. So I feel you're mirroring each other. You could also be seeing mirrored numbers. The fire horse is saying, look at this. You've got self-healing and inner child. So focus on healing your inner child. Give to your inner child all the things you're craving. All the things you want from your DM right now. Give it to yourself through self-love, self-healing, self-care. That's what the horse wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Next question is for Leanne. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. What does Marlon want to say to me, feelings and plans? Straight out, he's learning. He's promising you a future. So he's saying, I promise you'll make it right. I promise you'll make it happen. You have to trust me. So his plan is to make it right with you. And you have to trust him to do that, okay? Because he's learning about himself. He's learning about what this connection is. He's learning what to do. He's learning lessons. He's saying, you are unique and special, and I've never met or known anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things I never knew were possible, like the power of this love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I'm grateful. So you've opened his heart. You've made him see another way of living. You've made him see he can have a new life. So he's going to make it right. So I feel the message here is you've got to allow him to take action and move towards you. You have to trust him to do this. And I feel you're going to see stags because the stag is the promise of union. He knows he needs to stop hurting you as well. So he does feel like he's hurt you. And he wants to stop doing that by taking action. And he said, I intend to quit my job. Okay? I intend to quit my job. The cards are backwards. You won't be able to see them or read them anyway. So I channel the cards. Okay? You need to listen to what I'm saying. Okay? You can't really see the cards anyway. They're backwards. Okay, the cards are backwards as far as I know, unless they're the right way around today. I don't know. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. But he said, I'm learning and I promise. So you're going to see a stag and he intends to quit his job. Okay, so he may be going through some kind of job change as well where he needs to leave. Perhaps he's not happy doing his job and he wants to leave that to feel stronger within himself. I hope that helps, okay? Della, thank you for the donation. Della, where's your question? Della. Can anyone see Della's question? I can see you said hi there. Della. Della, I can't see your question. If you have got one, can you put it in the chat, please? Or can my mods let me know if you can see a question from Della, because I can't see anything. So I'm going to keep going. Okay, is anyone else? Can my mods see Della's question there? Because I can't see Della, okay? So I'm going to keep going down. Okay, because I can't see Della's question, but thank you for the donation, honey. It could just be an energy exchange. Sometimes people donate as an energy exchange anyway, you know, not necessarily to receive an answer. So Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. Karina says, so many newborn, even twins around me, any message. So you're being shown that things are shifting. That's why you're seeing that, okay? So what's the message for you? The message for you is, I love this, the unexpected. When you're seeing twins, you're being asked to trust and have faith in what will be. The unexpected is happening. So I shared this yesterday, and the reason why I shared this card and I didn't do it as a card pull was because when I first got this deck, I shuffled the deck and this is the card that come out. And I thought, oh, I'm going to share that with everyone. So this is what, if you go to, I put, are you ready for this? Get ready for this. The 90s song. So expect the unexpected. That's why you're seeing twins. You're being shown twins are coming together. To expect the unexpected, that unions are happening, that things are shifting, that things are moving into place. So it's like the universe is saying, get ready for anything. It's a sign to believe and have faith, okay? What else do you need to know? A big change is coming. That's why you're seeing these twins, or that's why you're seeing newborns, or all that these things are happening. So it's the way the universe is communicating to you that a big change is coming in, and to be ready for anything. I hope that helps, okay? Patty, thank you for the donation. What does my higher self want me to know? What does your higher self want you to know? Your higher self is saying to you, you always have a choice. You have a choice how you feel. You have a choice how you react or respond. You have a choice whether you worry or pray. If you've got time to worry, you've got time to pray. So pray and ask your angels for help, okay? He's saying, am I surrounded by good people and destiny helpers? Well, you've got to pray. If you pray for help, then the right people will come in, good people you've prayed for or prayed about, and your helpers will come in because your angels are guiding you. So yes, you have support, but you have to pray, you have free will. You can't just expect to receive help, you have to ask for it. We have to pray for it. That's why God gave us free will, because we have a choice. You always have a choice. So the message coming through is, you have a choice whether you allow the help in or not. You can choose to struggle by yourself, or you can choose to pray and ask for assistance. That's your message. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam, please. So what does Adam want you to know? He's worried. He's worried you're going to move on, okay? He said, I'm so afraid you'll move on and meet someone else. It keeps me awake at night because I can't lose you. And he shed tears over that. That's made him cry. Okay, it's made him very emotional. He said, I am looking forward to our future. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. So really what he's worried about is that you're going to move on before he takes action. And when he thinks about you, he gets excited and he sees a future with you. But he also worries about the past and what's happened before. He doesn't want to let you down again. So he's worried and excited all at the same time. So he's going through a whirlwind of emotions. He said, I want to make more money. So it may not feel like he's financially ready. And he intends to unblock you and reach out. So he is going to reach out and unblock you. So if he's blocked you on social media, he's going to unblock you. But I feel this is more about moving forward and taking action, which is like an unblock, because he's unblocking his heart. He said, I intend to find out if you're single or seeing someone new, and I need to leave my toxic situation. So he may feel like he's still in some kind of toxic situation. He intends to leave that, find out if you're free, and reach out to you. Okay, but he may also be making more money as well. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Faith, thank you for the donation. Am I going to have a business or job this year? Okay. Are you going to have a better business? Are you going to have a better business or a job this year? I think that means that a better business or a better job this year. You've got strength coming in and you've got the lovers. So I feel there may be a choice around you to follow your heart and do what makes you happy. So if you're saying, am I going to have a better business or job? That means you feel there is something better out there. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking that question. So I feel the angels saying, if you find the strength within you, then you can move towards something that perhaps you feel more passionate about, or something that excites you more. I'm feeling August time to June. Okay, so August to June, as in August this year to June next year. I feel that's when the timeline is coming in for a shift or a change. Yeah, things will spring forward. So there is going to be a movement forward. Okay, so it could happen before August, but I feel that's when things are really happening. I don't need to pull those cards out, too many. This one jumped on my lap though. Yeah, look, follow your heart. So this is the guidance I've got. If you follow your heart towards something that may feel better for you, then that's the right thing to do. There will be opportunities to have those because things are going to spring forward. So I feel once you're out of like the winter time, like that, what feels like winter to you, because things may feel stuck. Things may just feel a bit stagnant. So as you move towards April, things are going to improve. But I feel around August, you're going to feel strong enough to perhaps make a big change and bring in what you want. And I'm feeling August to June as like a big timeline for things improving. That's what I need to share with you. Let me just pull a message from Archangel Gabriel. So are you going to have a better business or job this year? What do you need to know? Okay, I knew that card was going to come out there. You've got divine guidance. So the angels are speaking to you through your mind, your ideas, your intuition. The ideas you are receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. So this may also be something you're praying about, and it's coming in. I hope that helps, okay? But I'm getting August to June next year as a timeline. Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I was dreaming that he sent me a message. So have faith in that, because that dream is a preview, okay? So what does he want you to know? He said, I'm still healing. So he's still not quite ready, but he is healing. And he's saying, let me message you. There you go. So you've had this dream, he's messaged you. He is going to message you if you let him. And he's saying, I'm processing. So he's processing what to say. I'm working out what to do, what to say, and how to do it. That's why I need time. Because he's still healing. Okay, so let him message you. That's what he wants you to know. And that's why you had that dream, because that's showing you that that's the truth. So you have to have faith in that. So use your voice for the highest good of all. So when he does communicate with you, make sure you are speaking words of love. You're responding to him, not reacting. You know, dredging up the past, saying how bad things are. Focus on the good things. Focus on bringing healing energy into the connection. So what's his intention? I want to be financially ready so I can provide and do my part, and I intend to change. So he may have felt like in the past he didn't show up financially for you in some way, or he wasn't providing in some way, and that's also what he's working on. So he could be busy sorting out his work and his money to be ready for you. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. Why she did not want to do. Again, it's nothing to do with you directly. Okay, it's not to do with you. That's why the angel's saying don't take it personally. It's about her own stuff. It's not directly about you. Okay, could be many reasons. Perhaps she just doesn't want to see you because she doesn't want to, I mean this with love. Perhaps she just doesn't want to deal with your drama. Okay, because sometimes you can be in drama, can't you? You know, we all can. And sometimes, I'll give you an example, okay? My auntie Frida's 85, okay? She's my mum's cousin. She's like my auntie. And I know that she's going to talk negative sometimes, because that's a generation and that's who she is sometimes, you know. I'm not saying everyone's like that who's 85, but she is. So, and last night she rang me up and I missed a call, okay? And I thought I'll have to ring her back. Obviously, I wanted to ring her back, but I just had this intuitive knowing that she was going to talk about bad stuff. So I rang her back and she was talking about bad stuff. And I was really blocking it all out anyway. But I thought I could do without that, really. 5 minutes of negativity, you know. So maybe that's why. And it's like, because I feel like, I don't know what you talk about when you're together, but it feels like you need to release some cycle and trust your intuition more, obviously. I feel like when you're operating in your light and your love, she wants to be around you. But when you're being negative, she doesn't. That's what I've got coming through. You're saying, I'd not asked anything about Army. In fact, she was the one who asked me 2 days before, and I promise she was the one who was emotional. She'd asked me about reading cards. She didn't ask a reciprocal question. Well, perhaps she thought that you were going to give her some bad news, or because the fact that you're coming up as the Queen of Cups shows that she does see you as someone who's very intuitive and very kind and very loving and very psychic. And it's not, I really don't feel it was about you directly, because it's her perception. So maybe she thought you were going to give her some bad news. Perhaps you were going to tell that something bad was going to happen, or a cycle was going to end up, because I've got love here and I've got ending a cycle of love. So what I'm really picking up on is, when I'm connecting with her energy, whether you believe it or not, she was perhaps thinking, oh, she's going to talk about Amit again, and that he needs to end that cycle he's in, or the karmic partner. That's what I'm picking up on. I promise I'm not saying you are being negative. This is her perception of you. That's why you don't have to take it personally. Doesn't mean that's what you were doing. It means this is her view. She perhaps thought, I don't want to hear it today. Or I can't hear it today, I can't deal with it today. So she may have wanted the psychic guidance and advice from you, but she may not have wanted to hear about your love life. And that's not your fault, it's nothing to do with you. It's not about you. So try not to take it personally. So I feel on one side she wanted to connect with you, and on the other side she didn't, that's it. She's emotional, I never thought she was negative. Yeah, but what you're doing is you're taking it personally, thinking it's something you're doing or not doing. It's nothing to do with you, it's about her perception. It's about her, okay? She's saying, I can't deal with that today. I want your guidance and your support as a friend, but I can't deal with it today. That's it. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. So really what you're learning from this whole situation is to not take it personally. I hope that helps, okay? Faye, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what do I need to know about my DM at the moment? So what does your DM want you to know? He's planning to do something. And he's going to message you. He's planning to message you. Okay, he's saying, I fantasize about showing you off to my family and friends. I want everyone to see us together and how happy we are. And I'm proud of you. So I feel that he's having dreams about you sharing time with his family and friends. He's dreaming about that. He's thinking about that. But he's planning how he's going to message you. So I feel he is going to reach out to you. Okay, so have faith in that. And what he's saying is, if I don't reply, I'm planning what to say. I get stressed when you message me again asking what's wrong because nothing was wrong. But then it is because I feel paranoid I've done something wrong. Don't rush me, they give me fear. So don't rush him to take action. So I'm not saying you are bombarding him with messages or anything like that. It just feels like he's planning how he can move forward towards you. So don't worry about it because he's already got a plan. They give me fear. I feel you need to let go of your fear. So he's saying, I don't want you to move on, so I intend to tell you that. So he may be a little bit worried or concerned that you're moving on, and that's why he's going to reach out as well. He said, I want to be financially ready so I can provide and do my part. So he could also be working on his finances, his money, his career. So what's the guidance for you with your DM? Your loved ones in heaven are giving you signs. So you're being given signs by your angels and by your loved ones in heaven. Go out in nature to feel that connection. So if you're going to see signs when you're outdoors. And I feel he's seeing signs about you too. So I feel you are mirroring each other in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Zanab, thank you for the donation. What does Gerard want to tell me at this moment? So what does Gerard want to tell you? You matter. In this moment, he wants you to know that you do matter to him. And, you know, even if he acts like you don't, he's saying, but let me message you. And again, this is about you allowing him to take action. You do matter to me. However, I need to be able to message you. This is more about the energy than what's on the card. So it's like he's saying, you matter to me. I want you to know that if I could give you a message at this very moment, it would be that you matter. But I need to be the one to message you. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. No contact with A's overseas. What's coming? So what's coming into your life? What do you need to know? What's coming into your life? So the King of Cups, I feel he's going to open up to you. He wants to open up to you. That's what's coming. And you just got to release the burden. So once he's released the burden of whatever he's got going on, and that could be something to do with him being overseas, he's going to open up emotionally to you. And I feel that's what you're waiting for. And you feel that in your heart anyway. So you're going to feel this activation or this shift. So I feel that once he's back from whatever he's doing, or once he's dealt with burden around whatever he's doing, he's going to open up emotionally to you. And this could be with wealth as well. So he may be financially stressed out. He could be dealing with some stress about money. And once he's dealt with that, and this could be why he's overseas, or he could be dealing with that overseas, once he's sorted that out, he's going to open up to you. He could even open up to you about his money or about his financial situation. But I feel what's coming towards you is wealth. So you may have an opportunity to make more money or have more money. And he said, I want to be your equal partner in every way. So he may be dealing with his money and his work to be able to be equal with you. So I feel what's coming is equal balance in the connection. So respond to this with love. So see it as if you're not together, you're in no contact right now. It's for a reason. So respond to this with love. Respond to everything that's going on from a higher place. And then you won't get stressed or triggered by anything. I hope that helps, okay? Moon, thank you for being here, honey. Moon again. Moon, is there a question? Again, I can't see a question for Moon. So Moon's donated, but I can see Moon. Okay, I've got Moon. So Moon says, will my DM return to me when he flies back to the UK, or will he move back to where he was living before he moved in with me? We haven't spoken for 2 months, okay? So will he, let's bring in the yes or no cards, okay? So will he return to you when he flies back to the UK? Will he return to you when he flies back to the UK, or will he move back to where he was living before he moved in with me? So he feels like, he says, if you surrender and be more flexible with the timing, things are going to move forward. Now, what I feel is he's going to return to you anyway, because you are meant to be. So he is going to return to you. But I feel this is more about living arrangements or where he's going to be. So I feel that he's more likely to move back to where he was living before. Okay? Well, you've got to surrender and be flexible with what happens. And you've got disappointing news will find you. So it feels like when he flies back to the UK, he may go back to where he was living before he moved in with you, wherever that is. So I feel that's what he may do, and it's still up in the air at the moment, still something he's working out, but I feel that's what will happen, and you may see that as disappointing news. But it isn't. You've got to surrender and be flexible, because there'll be a reason why that's happening, which means you may not be ready for union, or things are still aligning. So I feel that don't see it as disappointing, seeing it as God's plan. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is happening for a reason. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? He's still healing, he's processing, he's working out what to do. So he's still working out what to do, and he's healing. So when he pulls away from you, you're in no contact. He's working this out. He's saying it's nothing you've done wrong. Don't take it personally, you're doing everything right. He's insecure. He's saying, you treat me better than I've ever been treated, and I know you can give me everything. I want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears, mainly about not being good enough for you or being enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. So I feel that the reason why he's going to go back to where he was before he lived with you is because he's got to heal his own insecurities about being good enough for you. So it's not about you at all, it's about his own fears. And that's what he's going to work through. I hope that helps, okay? Steph, thank you for the donation. Any message from Zach? What does Zach want you to know? So Zach is saying to you, I lust for you. So there's a lot of passion there when he thinks about you. He said, I'm processing what that means and I'm still healing. So again, it's like he's feeling all this emotion, but he still needs time to move forward, to work out what to do, what to say. That's why he needs time. So when you're going to reconnect. So when he's pulling away from you, don't worry, because you will reconnect again. And he could be looking at you on social media, desiring you. So there's a lot of passion there, but he's still processing what to do. So what's his intention? He's saying, I want us to live together. So that's what he wants. That's his goal. That's his dream, to live with you. That's his intention. So he's got to heal what he needs to heal to make that happen. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you got King of Pentacles. That's what he's focused on. And this could be leveling up for you, something you're manifesting. So you're manifesting this. However, he's got to heal first to make it happen. So you could be manifesting living together, or him coming to you, or him messaging you, or whatever it is. And I'm not saying that isn't happening. He just needs a bit more time. So if you're manifesting something at this moment, expect that to come in after the new moon. Okay, so this could come in. They show me as well, like around the 7th of March could be significant. So that could be a significant timeline. Is there anything else you need to know? Speak your truth and share your light with the world. So if you're sharing your light with the world, he's going to speak his truth. And I feel that's what he will do. And that may be what you are manifesting. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Has Adam seen someone new? I don't really feel he's seen someone new. I feel he's too stressed to see anyone new. It's more like he's releasing something to do with the past. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, so there's like a strong person around him. This could be a mother figure though, or a friend. I'm not necessarily feeling a lover. I feel this is more someone platonic around him. So he could have a female friend at this moment. Someone who helps to ground him and gives him advice. But I'm not really feeling like a lover. Okay, and this could be someone who's a mother as well. So it could be his mother, or it could be like a mother figure in his life. So I'm not necessarily feeling there is a karmic partner. Okay, it could be. Okay, but I'm not necessarily feeling. I think he said this says ask Archangel Raguel to harmonise things. I feel this he's perhaps confiding in someone about love. Someone who's grounding him and helping him to understand what to do next. So I'm getting more like a mother figure around him, helping him to harmonise things, even to harmonise his own life. Now, if there is a karmic partner, I'm not really picking up on it, to be honest, but if there is someone around him, it's someone who's helping him to harmonise, someone who's helping him to move forward, someone who's giving him advice, or he sees that person more as a support system. But I'm getting more like a friendship than a lover coming through. And it's more likely your own fears about if you're seeing someone new. So what do you need to know about this? You've got just be ready to welcome him when he comes. So I feel this is the thing as well, just be ready for anything. So I feel that this is about you being welcome to whatever it is that happens. But I'm not really feeling that he's welcoming someone new. Or I feel there's someone around him who's helping him to ground himself or to gain advice or clarity in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Zanab, thank you for the donation. Can I have love messages from Gerard as well? So what does he want to say? Let's bring in the 101, okay? So what does Gerard want to say? Let's get together and talk. So he does intend to talk to you. And you look good, happy. So he is watching you. So what he's saying is you do look good and happy. And I feel the more you work on this, the quicker things are going to move into place. So he does want to talk to you and get together with you. That's on his mind. Why? Because in his eyes, you look good and you look happy. Okay, so this could be he sees you around looking that way, or the more you look that way, the more you feel that way, the more drawn he is to you. So what else does he want you to know? Let's bring in the messages of love. Which is saying you want love messages. Let's see if he's going to bring a love message in for you. I'm thinking about you. I will come forward to you in time. I am sending you love, which means you're probably receiving it through songs and signs and readings. I'm learning my lessons and I want to hold you in my arms. So the fact that these cards have come out of my love deck, which is probably the most loving deck there is showing you that he is thinking about you, but he is still learning. So you can't rush this forward. You know, you want him to declare his love to you, but he's got to do it in his own time. He does want to hold you in his arms. However, he's got to come forward in his own time. So pay attention to the signs you're seeing in other ways. Okay? Because you're seeing signs through readings you watch, like this reading or music or, other signs you see. So have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, today is mine and my dear Mohammed's anniversary, the first day we met. I've seen 69 now initials, so that's a big sign of balance. Can I get any messages, please? And that was in 2023. So what do you need to know? Surrender. So you're being guided to surrender because this is not the end. So it's like that's what you're being shown today. This is not the end. All you need to do, and I say all you need to do like it's easy, it's not easy at all, but it's something we learn, is to surrender. Your lesson is to surrender, to give it to God, and have faith that this is not the end. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got joy and you've got the center. So in the center of everything, in your heart, you feel the joy. So allow yourself to feel the joy and the love today. Center yourself, meditate, connect with your angels, go for a walk, do things that center you so that you can feel the joy and the love that you share, because that's powerful. So what does he want to say to you today on this day? I am hopeful and I am waking up, and I do get jealous as well. So you may be a bit jealous, wondering what you're doing. He said, I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I was naive and childish. And I feel he's like talking about in the past, when you first met and he was naive. He may have acted childish the way he did things. And he's saying, I see signs about you and our situation, and it freaks me out how accurate they are. So he is seeing signs about you today too. And he is wondering what you're doing. I get so jealous when I think about you with other people. It makes me angry. It makes me angry because it's my fault you're spending time with them and not me. I feel like a fool. So you may be wondering what you're doing today, who you're spending time with, where are you? So what's his intention? What's his intention? I want to be with you for the rest of my life. That's his intention. So give it time. I hope that helps, okay? It's not the end. Innumerable Stars, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Is my bond over with Connie? Is your bond over with Connie? See what comes through here. You've got the 8 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 9 of Swords, Chariot, and you've got the 5 of Pentacles. I don't feel it's over because you can't miss out on what or who is meant for you. Okay, no matter what the bond is you share. But I feel you do need some time to do your own thing or reflect and get your confidence back. So I feel July could be a turning point in this connection. So you may be feeling like things aren't moving forward, or there's a delay or a block or some struggle. But I feel that there could be a movement forward in July or during the Cancer season, which is like June, July. So I feel over the next 5 weeks or so, this is about you getting back to yourself, working on you, being confident, strong. You may have some dreams about Connie. You may have some dreams about the situation. You may have some sleeplessness about it because you feel like either you or they have walked away. So there's been a walking away for a reason. So I don't feel it's over, but I feel there is a delay or a waiting period where you're both being guided to gather your strength to be able to move forward in a new way. So the angels are saying you're always linked, you're telepathically communicating, you can't miss out on what's meant for you. If it's meant to come back around, it will. And I feel it's going to happen during the Cancer season. That's what you need to know, okay? So let me just bring in some more messages. Anything else you need to know about your bond with Connie? And you know, the cards before you that came through, remember, if something's resonating with you, take it, where it's not the end. And I feel that's something you need to know. So Jesus is with you, helping you to see things in a higher way. To remember that love is unconditional. Okay, don't take things personally. So rise above the situation and know that there's always a reason. There's a reason why you're not together at this point, or why you're dealing with your own stuff. So what does Jesus want you to know? Say grace, give thanks for everything you eat and for everything you drink. So just be grateful for everything you're eating, drinking, doing. You know, you may even have an opportunity to go for food together, or to go for a meal or a coffee or something like that. So be grateful for that too. But I feel it's not over, I just feel there's a delay. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, what does my person want to say? What does your person want to say to you today? I want you, I love you, I care about you, and I am interested in you. I will always come back because I love you, I want you. I can't help wanting you intimately. Your energy excites me, your body and mind turn me on. I want you, and right now I don't care about anything else. I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and I always will. And I am interested. I know you are focused on other things, and it makes me curious about what you're doing. I want to share your dreams. Now, this could also be a sign that you are dream sharing. So I feel that he is dreaming about you. Okay, so what else is going on? We share the same dreams, which is exactly what I've just said. It says we share the same dreams and want the same things. So you are on the same page, even if it doesn't quite seem that way. So are there any songs coming through? Because I feel you may be hearing music as well. What else? Here comes the sun. So when you're in their life, or when they come to you, they feel like the warmth of the sun. You are the light and the warmth I crave. So your person is constantly craving you, constantly wanting you, constantly thinking about you, because they want you, they love you, they desire you, and they are interested in you, which is really powerful. It's like he's showing you he wants you in all ways. He said, I need to stop pretending I'm someone else, and I am walking away from my karmic partner. I just need to tell them first. So the karmic partner could be like anyone else he's dealing with, and he needs to end those things or release those things for good to be able to be with you, because he's pretending to be someone else around these other people. So karmic partner, I'm not necessarily feeling like a specific person like he's completely committed to. I feel this is more like the other energies he's dealing with, and you know what that means. So you've got to trust your gut instinct. That's your guidance. With God, all things are possible, and you know that, and you're going to clear the air. So I feel you will talk and clear the air soon, and something will come out, and it will show you, whatever he talks to you about is going to show you that you can trust your gut instinct, because I feel you're going to have some kind of epiphany through something he says. I hope that helps, okay? Linda, thank you for the donation. Any message from Richard? Does he spend the day with his son today? So is he spending the day with his son today? Is he spending the day with his son today? Eight of Swords. So he may feel like he's trapped doing something today. He may feel stuck doing something today. Does he spend the day with his son today? Maybe. If you can change your perspective. What I'm getting with this is I feel that he is spending the day with his son today, or he's spending the day doing something that he perhaps doesn't want to do. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't want to spend time with his son, but he may feel it's a duty or an obligation or responsibility. So he may wish he wasn't doing what he's doing today. And like when I'm connecting with his energy, it feels like he wants to be free. So he's got to change his perspective about why he's doing something. Because he may be spending the day with his son because he feels that's his obligation. And he's got to change the way he's looking at it, okay? And fly free. So, and obviously he loves his son. I'm not saying he doesn't want to spend time with his son. But he may be thinking there's 100 other things I could do. And that sounds awful. But that's what's coming through. It's like he feels like he's doing it out of a sense of obligation. That's what I'm picking up on. So take that how it resonates with you. So what does he want to say to you? So he feels like he's doing something today that he perhaps wishes he wasn't doing. But I don't mean it in a negative way, as in he's thinking bad about his son or anything like that. You know, I'm not saying he isn't enjoying spending time with his son. He just feels like he wishes his time was free for something else. That could be to spend time with you. So he's saying to you, you see me and I am messaging you. So he's saying there's so much I want to say, you can expect a message from me soon. So he is going to talk to you soon or message you soon because he's got a lot he wants to say. Okay, he's saying you see the real me. And that's why I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul and that makes me vulnerable. So he doesn't like being vulnerable. And that may also be something that he is learning through spending time with his son, to be vulnerable. But you see into his soul, you see beyond the illusion of the physical world and the way he acts and everything else. And that scares him sometimes because you see him without the mask on. Because I feel he does act a certain way around you or around other people, around his work. And you can see beyond that. So stop and take a moment to think and breathe, okay? 5D connection will bring clarity. So you can connect with him today in the 5D realm through feeling his energy. Your patience is power, and you may need to forgive everything and rise as well. Archangel Raguel is going to harmonize things between you when you let go of what was and you forgive the past. And this could be the way he's acted before, you know, the way he's behaved. Ask the angels to assist you. So your angels are all around you, especially Archangel Raguel, who is guiding you back together and creating a way forward. So today, stop and take a moment to process, think, breathe before you do anything, because he is going to message you. Let me just see if I can get a timeline around that. When is he going to message you or contact you? 8 of Pentacles, could be at work, okay? So he could actually communicate with you at work. It's destiny anyway. He feels that you're destiny, like he feels you're destined, but there's some kind of karmic cycle that he needs to release. It's the same card coming out there. And this could be connected with his son or the situation with the karmic person or whatever's going on there. But I do feel that he's going to communicate with you at work, okay? I hope that helps. And it's destined for you to come together anyway. I have faith in that. Pooja, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message for next week? What's the message for you for next week? What do you need to know about next week, okay? So you've got will and you've got contentment. So really this is saying to you, whenever you will into your reality, you can have, and you can will in contentment, which means feeling at peace with whatever's going on. So the will is about you having free will and you allowing in what you want. So affirm it, I'm at peace, everything is working out beautifully for me. So I feel you're going to feel relaxed and content moving forward because you can operate in your free will and pray and talk to your angels because the power is inside of you. So whenever you want to bring in the new week, you can have. All you've got to do is listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, listen to your own feelings. So in this card, can you see she's closing her eyes and listening? And she's moving forward fearlessly into the new week, being content with what she has, feeling strong, and that makes her wise. Okay, so whatever you're going through is making you wiser, stronger, more content with yourself. You may have birds as well. Birds are about messengers. So Birds are reminding you you are protected, you're watched over. So you could see a lot of birds. Birds are guiding you. But the real message I've got coming in here is the power is inside of you to handle whatever comes in. So even if you go through some chaos or upheaval, I'm not saying that's happening, I'm going to bring some tarot in, but whatever you go through, you can handle it. If you close your eyes, breathe, and listen to your heart and say, what is this showing me? You've got the Queen of Cups, again, intuition, listening to your intuition, connecting with your higher self, closing your eyes, being kind and loving, compassionate. And that's what I'm picking up in this card here. So whenever's coming in, you can handle it, just be yourself. That's all you need to know. That you have free will, so you can either struggle with something or you can pray about it, and you can find peace and contentment by choosing that, because you have the choice, you have free will. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, T told me they are trying for baby, is this true? 3D messages in his feelings. So what does he want you to know? He's saying let's relax. Relax, I am taking action. Feels like if he's told you that, he could be telling you that to perhaps create some kind of sabotage, so you let him deal with his stuff. I don't necessarily feel they're trying for a baby. He could be trying to keep her happy, you know, by keeping the peace. That's what the other card is, he's seeking answers, because he needs time to understand what he needs to change. And the thing is, God's in charge anyway. I really don't feel they're going to put another baby in there, do you? So they're trying for a baby. It's more like perhaps that's what she's wanting to do, because she senses and feels that he's about to leave or make a change. So she's trying to trap him. So it feels like this is perhaps something that she's brought up, or I feel like she's stressed out. So before I read these cards I've pulled for you, I just want to see what her energy is, because I feel that she is threatened. She feels threatened. So she's like, right, I've got to trap him with a child, which is ridiculous. It's the worst thing you can do. So what's going on with her? Oh, a lot of cards. Look at this, okay? So it's definitely something going on with her. This is more about her than him. I think he just shared this with me. Yeah, I don't think he is. I feel this is her worried that he's going to leave or move on. And so she's trying to create a reason for him to stay, okay? I've caught him looking at your social media. So she's aware of what's going on. She's caught him looking at you, okay? And that's creating this trigger in her. So she's panicking now, thinking, right, what can I do to make him stay? Okay? He doesn't love me, he loves you. So she knows splitting up is for the best. So she knows that deep down inside. She knows that splitting up is for the best, but she's in fear. Sometimes I wish I'd never met him. I know he's been talking to you online, and we're doing it for the kids. Okay, so I feel like she knows that if they have another child or they have a baby, he would stay there. So I feel she's not necessarily, I don't mean in a nasty, evil way. This is more like fear. It's fear-based, because she does know somewhere inside that splitting up is for the best. But she also knows that he's a really good dad and he would do it for his kids. He would stay for his kids. Because she is threatened, because she knows he doesn't love her, he loves you. She's caught him looking at your social media, him being online. She knows what's going on. She knows it's only a matter of time. So I feel she's trying to, keep him, really. You said I can understand. There you go. So you've seen it with compassion. I don't really feel it's like she's doing it from a nasty place. It's fear. Oh my God, I've got to do something. Okay? So what he's saying to you is, I don't want you to leave me alone, okay? What I do need is time and less pressure. Can we relax and just enjoy this moment together? So what he's trying to say to you is, you've got to leave me alone so I can decide where I am in my life, so I can move forward or make a change or whatever I need to do. So this is when I say to you, stop reaching out or let him come to you. Because if you relax about things, he's going to take action. Because he said, I feel empty without you. So even if they had another child, it wouldn't change anything, because he'd still feel empty. Okay? I feel empty without you. I know that I had to learn the hard way what I've lost and what I'm missing. But now I want it back. I hope you'll take me back. So it's like he's saying, if you let me sort things out, I'll come back to you and I'll take action towards you. I'm just seeking answers. What he does know is he's magnetically drawn to you and he can't stay away from you, and he doesn't want to, and that scares him more than anything. Okay? Because he has a power over you that nobody else has. And you have a power over him that nobody else has. It's like you're drawn to each other magnetically. He said, I'm trying to work out what to do, what this is. So what I'm really picking up on energetically is he needs time away to deal with his situation, to realise it's not filling me up. So even if after all this time, she's suddenly wanting him in the bedroom and all that, it's not going to be what he wants. Okay? But he's got to work it out for himself. And you've obviously got to deal with your situation in the meantime. So I don't feel that he's going to actively try and make a baby. I feel this is her own fear. So, and you already know that inside. You already know the truth. Okay? And you've perhaps asked him about something you already know. So it's like you don't need to ask because you already know the truth. So I feel you've got to, and it sounds awful to say, but they're saying back off. Pull your energy back. Let him deal with it, okay? I hope that helps. I mean that with love, but that's what's coming through. So you've got to relax and just allow things to unfold. He doesn't want you to leave him alone, but he needs you to let him come to you. But that's fear. God, I don't feel God will allow that to happen anyway. Because, splitting up is for the best. She's even saying that. So what's another baby going to do? I hope that helps, okay? Desenter, thank you for the donation. Liz, my mum is confused about going for the retreat. I feel she's stuck in fear and worry about her health and how long the journey is going to be. What can I say or do to help her make a decision? To tell her to let go of the struggle. As I said, that the angels are there for you. That when you call on your angels, they support you, they protect you, they guide you. So, and again, remember that this is something that will help the both of you. Help her to see that, so I think it will be really good for us. We'll be okay. But remember, she's got free will. So if she doesn't want to go, there's nothing you can do. Now, it doesn't stop you from going. You could go by yourself. Okay, so you've got to think about that too. Okay, so don't think it relies on my mum for me to make a decision. Okay, so, and you perhaps saying you're going to go on your own, mate, give her the prompt she needs to move forward. But the message is, go outdoors and sit in silence with no phone, no distractions, just you, the sky and the ground. So you could say that to it. You could say, this is going to be so healing because we're going to be able to go outdoors or be wherever we are and sit in silence with no phone, no technology, no distractions, just me, you, the sky and the ground, and it's going to be so soothing and healing. Listen to the sounds of the birds singing and the trees moving. So you could even perhaps take her into the garden and say, listen to the sound of that. That's calm. That's what it's going to be like. It will make her feel calm and powerful, and then you'll forget your problems for a while. So I feel this retreat is going to help her to forget your problems for a while, or forget her problems for a while. And it'll just be good for her, but she's got to make that decision. The retreat is on a hill. Well, it doesn't matter where it is. Okay, it doesn't matter where it is. What I'm trying to say is it's going to bring calm and peace and tranquility in. And that's what you can help her to see. Because that's what she needs. She needs to let go of distractions. Family, phones, technology, all of it. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. My ex filed for mediation to formalise his disagreement. How will it impact my move to ES with the kids? I still feel you're going to go there. As I feel whatever he's doing, it won't last. I feel it's temporary. Okay, it's coming from fear, not love. So, what do we need to know about this? And I'm going to bring in Archangel Jeremiah. Let me just find Archangel Jeremiah. So, yeah, this is the thing. I feel like this, it's going to blow over. You may not feel that way right now, but I feel it will blow over. As soon as you stop worrying about this and let go, it's going to blow over. It could blow over by April. Okay? Because I feel that whatever he's putting action into, it's not going to work. Okay? Because it's, it's like, understand it's from pain and fear. He's going to move back into his emotions. At the moment, he's acting through fear, not love. He's in his head, he's panicking, and he's doing all this stuff. And I feel that by the end of April, he's going to be back in his emotions. So it's like the King of Swords in reverse. I'm really feeling he's going to move out of his head into his heart. And he's going to realise, I can't do this. It's not good. So remember, it's not your job to judge. Leave that up to God. So what I'm feeling is, just let God do his thing. Because God knows where the kids belong, where you belong, what this is all, why it's all happening. So it's not your job to judge anything. You've got to say, okay, you're having your say. I'm going to have my say, and then it's up to God to sort it out. So yes, you might think, well, a court's going to sort it out, or a judge, but you've got to give it to heaven. And I just feel like it's going to blow over by April. Yeah, that's what I'm connecting with. I have to tell you what the cards are telling me. So what's the guidance? Give me fear. You've got to let go of your fear, though. The more you let go and the more you stop worrying, the quicker things will happen, because you're on the right path, okay? Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that that's the right path for you. So you have to trust that. Pray, especially to Archangel Jeremiah, because the angels are listening. And you always have a choice how you feel. Okay, you got with God, all things are possible. Trust your gut instinct and ask yourself why you're asking this question, because you're in fear. Okay, so I feel it's going to blow over by the end of April. He will be out of his head, into his he'll be into his emotions again. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Okay. Innumerable Stars, thank you for the donation. Does Connie love me? Well, obviously, I feel that you need to have some time apart, and then you're going to come back together. So I don't feel it's over. So Connie is saying I'm growing up. So she still feels like she's growing up on this journey, you know. She's growing up in some way, healing. And she's learning through that. And she said, I promise. So I do feel she loves you. I do feel she's going to return. She said, I will make it right. I will make it happen. You have to trust me. However, she's growing up and learning at this moment. Okay, so she's saying to you, you are unique and special, and I've never met or known anyone like you before. You've opened me up to things I never knew were possible, like the power of this love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I'm grateful. So she feels like she's never felt like this with anyone else, and that's scary to her as well. And that's why she's growing up. So she gets attention from others, but it does nothing for her. Okay, she said, I'm stepping away from all that. It's not important to me. So I do feel there's other people who may be interested in her. But, she knows she belongs with you. She's just working through her own stuff first. She said, I intend to have a complete fresh start with you. And I feel this is coming in around the Cancer season. I want to get to know you in a way I've not allowed myself to know you before. I want to take you out for dinner. Okay, so you could go and talk over a dinner or at lunch or food in some way. That may be how you come back together in the future, but I don't feel it's yet. So you've got to trust in this. I feel that she sees you as a commitment, a long-term plan, but also someone she's learning from, and she is thinking about you. And again, there's that return around June time. So the Cancer season is going to be when this is all going to move forward. So in the meantime, work on self-love, self-care, gratitude, getting back to yourself. Trusting in love, the process that you need this time as well to heal you. And you've got life. Focus on living life. Focus on your own life. I'm seeing that as you living your life to the full, doing you. Giving back to yourself. That's going to open all the doors again. And you're going to feel a light around you as well. So have faith that when the time is right, you'll come back together when you've learnt the lessons you need to learn. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Crystal, thank you for the donation. Message from Daniel and general guidance for me for February. So Daniel's processing. I'm working out what to do, what to say and how to do it. That's why I need time. So in this month of February, he is processing. Why is he processing? What's his intention? Well, he's saying to you, I need you to know I care about you. I need to show you with actions and words. And I want to F you. So maybe he actually shows emotion through intimacy. Okay, because he's saying, I want you to know I care about you. And he could show you that through physical intimacy or wanting you physically. That could be how he shows his emotion. Okay, so he's working out how to move forward. So the angels say patience is power. Your job is to connect with him in the 5D, to forgive him, to let go of what was, to ask the angels to help you. And Archangel Raguel is going to harmonize things between you. So stop and take a moment to breathe. Okay, so what's the guidance coming in for you in February? So I feel your patience is power in this situation. Because when he's processed, he's going to show up. And he could come in a very flirty, masculine way. So what's the energy around February? Or general guidance for February? Obviously, patience is power. So you've got the center. It's so important you connect with yourself. This is why you've got 5D connection as well. Because you find that when you're centering yourself. So make sure you are centered. That means more balanced. You are balancing your energy through breath work, meditation, going in nature, doing spiritual practices. The more centered you feel in February, the quicker things will move forward. You may also see 44 or 444 because the angels are protecting you. So I feel there's a lot of healing energy taking place around you. So it'll be a great month for you for your career as well. So stay true to yourself and do what's right for you and put things on your vision board, update it, especially with this new moon, because the new moon is the eclipse as well. So if you want things to turn around, update your vision board, visualize what you want, have clarity. So I feel February is going to be a bit of a good month for you, really. It's more about you than him. So you need to wait, and meditation will bring answers, which is really what we've just said, finding your center. So make February about self-love, connecting on the 5D, and having faith that what will be for you will be for you. And I feel when he does come in, it's going to be flirty and very passionate. And you may even feel all that heat in the body moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation. This donation is for Donna to ask a question. So what's Donna's question? We've already answered a question for Donna today. So she got another question. So Donna, have you got another question, honey? Donna, have you got another question? Have you let me know in the chat, okay? Because I've already answered for Donna. Donna posted another. Okay, what is it, Ling? One, can't see it. Okay, what is a question? So what is a question? I can copy. Okay, if you can let me know, and then I'll do the next question after that, okay? There we go. What are Mark's current thoughts and feelings toward? Haven't we done that already? I've definitely connected with Mark today already. Okay, I've already answered these. I've already done you a question about him. I can bring some more cards in. So what's going on with Mark today? How is he feeling? The heat between us is electric. So you're probably feeling a lot of desire, chemistry. You could even be having like electricity issues. I mean, I had a dream the other night about power cut. Okay, so we had a power cut not long ago here. But I had a dream that I had one. And I was walking around with a torch. So maybe you have a dream about power cut or something happens with your electrics, like physically with your electrics. But the heat between you is electric. I will leave my current situation because I belong with you. And that's what he's told you earlier, that he's going to tie up his karmic ends, wherever they are. The thought of being with you and not being able to be drives me crazy. So he is missing you and wanting you. And he's stepping into his soul power. So you could be seeing 10:10 on the clock. So heat in the body, 10:10, electric issues like flashing lights or power cuts or dreaming about those things. What else? When he thinks about coming back to you, what does he think about? What does he think about, okay? I've been thinking about you a lot. So you've definitely been on his mind. I wanted to contact you so many times before I did or before I do. So he has wanted to contact you a lot and then he hasn't. Don't ever let go. So he's also worried about you letting him go. Don't ever let me go. How does he feel about being in union with you? And remember, I have already answered questions for you, so you need to put them together. I get excited about every day with you. So every day he thinks about being with you. He knows it would be lovely and exciting. And he said, I'm grateful for your past and my past, which helped to create our magical future. So it's like his future self is saying, everything we're going through now will be worth it when we're together. So I feel that's really the message. Like he is aware on a soul level that he's had to go through things he's had to go through. And so have you to be ready for each other. But I do feel he's tying up karmic loose ends to be with you because he knows he belongs with you. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you, Joy, for donating for Donna there, honey. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to bring in a message for everyone through the horses, okay? So I'm going to bring the book in here. So what do we all need to know today from the horse, okay? What do we need to know? So today the message is blossom. It says, dare to dream, visualize and yearn. Okay, set aside time with paper, colours, magazines or anything that inspires you. And this can also be putting things on your vision board. Open your heart and see what emerges. What does your soul long for? What kind of nourishment makes your soul come alive? What experiences makes your heart dance? Your answers to these questions should guide you in creating a life that allows you to blossom in all of your glory. Blossoming in your full potential is both a gift and a right that everyone deserves. Embrace this right and grow into the most magical version of you. So I feel that your mission is to ensure that you receive everything you need to grow and bloom. And that's really what the angels are assisting you with. That's for everyone. I hope that helps. It's really beautiful, okay? So we got Sonu, thank you for the donation. Sonu says, what is Am's energy, feelings and love matches for Sunita in this Valentine's? What is running in his life? Any other guidance and blessings? Maybe he feels like something's ruining his life. So I'm looking for the Valentine's cards. I don't know where to put them, hang on. Oh, it's here, okay. So I just want to bring in the Valentine's deck. So what's going on with M? What's his energy and feelings? He's going through an awakening. He's realising his truth. So you need to be patient and give him time. So the hyacinth needs time to flourish. So your lesson is, or your guidance is, you've got to be patient with him at this time and give him time because he's awakening. The crocus is creating an awakening. Okay, so they are realising their truth. That's what you need to know. So around this Valentine's period or around February in the Aquarius season in general, it's not really anything to do with Valentine's Day. He is waking up. Okay, so the blessing for you is to know that you are loved. Affirm it. I am loved. I am lovable. I am loved for who I am. So allow yourself to feel loved. Allow yourself to feel the love. Allow yourself to connect with that. So let me just see what you're feeling or what the guidance is. So what else is going on? You have your own text or ringtone. And that may be what he wants with you. You know, like he's either got you on his phone in a unique way, or you can have him on your phone in a unique way. So you know when he's messaging you or contacting you, why won't you call me? So maybe you were wanting him to call you or text you, and he may have a unique text or ringtone. So maybe visualize or imagine that going off, like him calling you. So maybe you visualize seeing his name popping up on your phone, or you see him jumping into your messages, or however it is. And that can also help you to create something. But I feel he needs time. He's just opening up. After when he's had the time he needs, however long it is, he will reach out to you. Let me just bring in a message from the angels for you. You've got look again. You just need to look again at this situation. Speak your truth and share your light with the world. So I feel when he's ready, he's going to speak his truth to you. So your guidance is to share your light. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, like Ling says, let's see if we can get the likes up, guys. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Sending you lots of love. Laurie, thank you for the donation. Does Orlando still want to even be with me? So your fear's in the way. So your fear is causing a problem. Make sure you watch today's members reading, okay? Message from him is feelings the next move, advice on coaching business, helping with grants for non-profit. So what do you need to know about your business first? So you've got, it says raise your vibration. And I feel this is in general what you need to know at this moment, because this is everything. I mean, I'm trying to get advice on business, but it's coming through about love. So first of all, raise your vibration, because delays are always necessary. Okay, so there's a delay between you and Orlando. It doesn't mean he doesn't want you, or he's wanting someone else or anything like that. It's your own fear. Delays are necessary. That's why there's a no. Take a moment to process why there's a no, because the delay is necessary. You're not meant to be at this moment. Why? Because you need to focus on raising your vibration. And if you do this business, I feel that's going to raise your vibration. It's going to help you to feel better and feel good, and that's going to be attracting everything you want in. So release all blame to heaven. So you're not really blaming him, you're blaming God, saying, why? Why aren't we together? Why isn't this happening? Why? And the angels say, because there's a delay for a reason. Everything is always on track. God is always on time. So of course he wants you, but your fear is sabotaging. And that's exactly what I spoke about in today's members reading. He's saying, and this is as well, you may be a bit jealous, because you may be picking up on he's jealous. He's saying, I get jealous when I think about you with other people. It makes me angry because it's my fault you're spending time with them, not me. I feel like a fool. So he does feel like a fool because he wants to spend time with you, however his circumstances, and I feel it is his circumstances, and not allowing him to spend that time with you. So you're worried, thinking, he doesn't love me, I'm going to move on. Is there anyone else out there for me? And you start panicking. and you start thinking, oh, he's walking away, it's not happening. So I feel you've got to surrender. You've got to surrender and give this to heaven and have faith, because I do feel he does want you. Otherwise, he wouldn't be jealous. Okay, he said, I will tell you the truth about what happened. So he could be going through something at this moment that's stopping him from being with you, and he's going to tell you about that in time. I'm finding the strength to open up to you because being vulnerable scares me. So it's also, he gets scared when it comes to you. So you've got to give him time. So just because he isn't showing up at this moment doesn't mean he isn't going to. It means it's a no for now. So if you take a moment to process why, you recognise that the delay is necessary. So release all that blame, all that frustration, all that struggle to heaven, and focus on raising your vibration through your business. Okay, so what do you need to know about this business? You've got Two of Pentacles, balance. Make sure you're balancing things. And I feel that you doing this will help you to feel more balanced within yourself. And then you won't be stressing so much or worrying. Okay, so it needs to be balanced. So whatever is going on with your coaching, it needs to be balanced. Happy news. There's happy news coming in around that too. Your prayer is answered in a creative way. So I feel you're going to perhaps help other people to balance. Make sure you're balancing your energy though as well. So you're not overdoing or overgiving. That you're not like doing too much. You've got to have time for yourself as well. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And Micah, thank you for the donation. Sutra visited me in my dream. What's it mean? It's a sign he's going to come forward to you. Okay, so he comes to you in a dream. It's showing you he's on his way, or you're going to receive contact, or something's going to happen. Six of Pentacles. He's showing you in a dream he wants to give to you. He wants to give or show up in this relationship. So I do feel that's what he intends to do. So what is his intention? I need to stop looking at your social media and do something. So it feels like he's watching you at this point. So it's very likely he's watching you if he's got access to you on social media. But he knows he needs to do something. So that's why you've had a dream, because it's showing you he's not going to just fantasize about you or look at you. He's going to contact you. But he may have a karmic partner he needs to tell, or he may have karmic people in his life he needs to deal with first, because he's saying, I'm walking away from my karmic partner. I just need to tell them first. So there may be something he needs to release. I'm not necessarily saying this is an actual love relationship. It could be something he needs to let go of to be free. So it could be an ex, or it could be something from the past. So he wants to pursue you, but he perhaps feels a bit safer at this moment, watching and not taking action, but he wants to. So I feel he's going to do what he needs to do to show you that he can take you out and get to know you. And if that's what you want, you've got to give him time to show up in that way. So just be aware there could be a karmic person around him. So release any blame to heaven and focus on raising your vibration. So give it to heaven, in other words. Give it to heaven, trust the love, and focus on you, and then he'll move forward when he's ready. Because I feel he's watching you at this point. But that dream is a sign that he's going to take action. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. What is shifting in my life right now, and how long before I start seeing positive change? I'm at the top of the chat, okay? So what is shifting in your life, and how long before you start seeing positive change? Well, first of all, you can see positive change now, because everything happens for a reason. So affirm, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Everything is happening for me, to grow me. Everything is on track. I'm exactly where and how I'm meant to be. So the way you see it is everything. So you can already see everything is already changing. It's changing now. If you're not allowing yourself to see that, then you've got to address that, okay? So the angels say it will happen at the right time, okay? Take guided action. So you must do what you're being guided to do. And the angels are asking you to look at this in a different way, to change your perspective at this moment, okay? It was whatever it is you're wanting to happen, whether it's in love or in finances, or it's all going to happen at the right time. So look at it that way. Affirm, everything is working out for me. And then you feel things are shifting right now. So what is shifting in your life right now is the way you're looking at your life, because you're being guided to take action to change your perspective. And to know that everything that's meant for you will be for you in divine timing, if you're having faith in it. So focus on the beauty in the world. Know that everything is in order. I love that this has come out for you. Everything is in divine and perfect order, and that's what you can affirm. My life is working out beautifully. Everything is in divine and perfect order. And you've got an eagle there. So this could well be about your divine masculine coming to you. So see the beauty in the world. And your person, I don't know if they've got blue eyes, but I've got that blue eye there. So this is about deep love and about seeing like the deepness in each other. So I'm seeing that like an ocean, that blue. So it's like the eyes are as deep as the ocean, the love is as deep as the ocean. And I feel that you are very attracted to each other. So you have to have faith in that too. So there's a lot of beauty around you. So this is about seeing the world as a beautiful place, seeing your life as a magical place, trusting the love, knowing who you are, knowing your own worth and value. So what does Archangel Honiel want you to know? So Honiel is saying to you, book a vacation or plan a trip or retreat. You need a break to replenish your energy. So you may just need some time for yourself. Okay? And be grateful for your current blessings and you'll always attract more. Focus on what you do have, all the beauty in your life and what is working in your life, and then it'll attract more in. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Daisy, thank you for being here. Hi, Liz. May I get current feelings of R? Oh, hang on. Let me just pick this up. So what does R want you to know? Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this live, please, guys. So if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. So what does R want you to know? He's working out what to do. Okay, so he's thinking about you. He's thinking about what to do. He's in his head. Okay, so what is he thinking about doing? What's his intention? What's his intention? I have some important news to share with you. So he's thinking about how he can communicate with you and give you some good news. Now that could just be a way in. You know, I'm going to think about what I can say to have a way in. You know, and he's thinking, right, what good news can I share with you? What can I share with you that's going to sound like a reasonable way to communicate, okay? And thank you. He wants to say to you, thank you for being my best friend, even when I pushed you away. Nobody knows me like you do. So he knows he pushed you away. He feels like nobody knows him the way you do. So he feels you get him when nobody else really does. And he wants to tell you he's grateful for you. So I do feel he's going to communicate. That's his plan. He's just working out how to do it. I hope that helps. Okay, look at my tablet slipping down. It's red hot, that's why. Okay, because I've been live for nearly 3 hours. So I'm not going to stay on that much longer. So I'm going to go up the chat and see who's about. So if you haven't asked me a question, you don't need to donate. Just pop your question in and I'll get to whomever. So we've got Rose Quartz there. What's Rose Quartz? What's your question, honey? Because I can't see it, okay? So if you got a question, let me know. So if anyone's got a question now is the time to put it in the chat for me. So I can see Rose Quartz is saying hello, but no question I can see. And I know I did actually have, oh, hang on, my chat just went off there. I know I had 2 people asking questions earlier and we didn't have any questions. Well, I didn't asking questions, I had donations, but you didn't ask a question. So I'm going to do a collective as well. So we'll do, Del says, will Sean ever come back, okay? So will Sean come back? Well, Sean, don't take the yes or the no out of this. I get the guidance coming out of it, okay? So will Sean come back? So don't panic if it's a no, because we'll look into it deeper. He's considering it right now, and you've got considering yes, it's going to be spontaneous. So he's thinking about it at this moment. And he's going to come back in a sudden, spontaneous way that shocks you. Okay, so you're not going to be expecting it. So I do feel he's going to come back. He's considering it right now. So let's see what else is going on. 2 of Wands at crossroads. He feels burdened. So once he releases whatever the burden is, or once you let go of the struggle around the situation, that's when he's going to move forward. Could be in the next 2 weeks, okay, or 2 to 10 weeks at the most. But I'm feeling there's going to be a communication coming in suddenly. So I do feel he's going to come back in. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And you're saying, will he stop the divorce, okay? Will he stop the divorce? No. He says, we've got considering no. Now, I don't ever see this really as a yes or a no. It's the guidance coming through. So think carefully before going for it. You're not seeing the situation clearly. So he may not be seeing the situation clearly. So he may think before doing that, okay? So I feel it's something he may be thinking about, but he may not actually do that, okay? So that's something to know. Okay, so and you're saying, will he stop the divorce? He's considering it, because he may feel there's options, but he may not be seeing the situation clearly. That's what's coming through, okay? I need to go to some other questions, okay? If anyone can always reach out to me for a personal reading, okay? So I have limited time on here, so I'll give you what I can and then sit with the messages. So I want to do rose quartz. There you are. A message on my relationship with Tony. So what do you need to know about you and Tony? This is for rose quartz, okay? Pray the angels are listening. So if you ask the angels for help, they will give you that help, okay? Whenever it is that's going on with Tony. You can call an Archangel Raguel to harmonise things. I'm learning, okay? I've grown up since our last encounter. This is what he wants you to know. I've been working on myself and becoming someone you can be proud of. So I feel he does want to show up right for you. That's his intention. And that may be why it's been taking time, or there may have been issues in the situation with you. He said, I want to take you out for dinner. And this could be to communicate, talk and discuss things. I want to spend Christmas with you. So also Christmas could have been significant for making him realise things. And I intend to quit my job. So these are things he may take you out to dinner and discuss. Okay, whenever that is, okay? So he wants to quit his job. So he may not like what he's doing work-wise. And that could be causing a problem. He's thinking about where he wants to be by next Christmas. This Christmas coming. And he's thinking he wants to spend that with you. So it's very likely he was thinking about spending Christmas with you. And because there's some kind of deception or mask wearing going on. So I feel he wants to take the mask off to come in right. Because you have a mission together as well. So I feel he's apologising for any times he's hurt you, let you down, wasn't able to be there for you. And this could even be around Christmas as well. If he wasn't able to spend Christmas with you and he was wearing a mask and perhaps acting like he didn't care, he wanted to. So I feel his intention is to actually take you out for lunch or dinner and have a real conversation. So is there anything else you need to know? Let go of what was, forgive everything and rise. Connect with him in the 5D. So stop and take a moment and breathe. Don't worry about this because it will move forward. 5D first. So I feel you could even have a dream about this happening and then there's going to be a movement. I hope that helps again. It's definitely not over between you, whatever's going on. That was rose quartz. I saw someone else in the chat wanted to answer as well. Let me have a look. Ems, there we go. We're going to do Ems says, hi Liz, I'm open to an angel message. So what's the angel message for Ems? What do you need to know? There's magic in the situation. So whatever's going on right now, there's something magical going on. There's a blessing going on. Remember the past and other lifetimes, whether it's a past life or the life you've had, before the person you are now. So in other words, the past you've learned everything you needed to learn to get through what you're going through now. So the past and other lifetimes have taught you what you need for the here and the now, and there's magic in the situation because of that. So this is like you being the magician. Everything you've been through has grown you, and it's made you stronger and wiser. So in other words, you can absolutely handle everything that's going on. Welcome everything that comes to you. Everything is an opportunity to grow and evolve and transform. And this could be you setting boundaries. So if you've set boundaries down with your person, or if you need to set boundaries down in your life, that's going to welcome everything to you the right way. So there's going to be a lot of movement forward the right way. That's what I'm connecting with. So set your boundaries, think about what you want, and give the rest to heaven. Okay? Anything else? We got 8 of Swords. So anything that's trapped or stuck, especially anything your person is trapped or stuck in, they're going to rise out of that and come towards you. And you're going to see an eagle as a sign of that. So this could be something they're working on releasing over the next 8 weeks or between now and August. I hope that helps, okay? So I know I've got donations coming in. I just want to do Patricia. Okay, he says, hi Liz, great you're live. A message for me and Tony. So I want to do a message for Patricia from Tony, okay? This for Patricia Bazzari. I'm sorry, I'm anxious. So I feel what he does is when he goes into anxiety, he pulls back or he acts crazy. He does things he regrets, okay? And then he's not there for you. He said, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. I just struggle with pressure. Pressure at work, pressure at home, pressure with you. I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do, and that's something I have to heal. So I feel that he's apologising for letting his anxiousness and his anxiety get in the way. Okay, and he doesn't mean to do that. That's something that he's still learning to heal. So what's his intention? I intend to quit all the things that are bad for me. So this could be, his addictions or things like his anxiety. And I intend to do the right thing from now on. So he doesn't want to keep letting you down or going round and round in a cycle. Perhaps doing things that stress you out or bring anxiety up in you. And it's up to him to do that. You've got to use your healing power. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So you can use your healing power, but you also know it's up to him to change. So you have to be very patient and trusting with the process. Anything else you need to know? You've got passion, and there's the passion. You have all this passion. So the passion is going to lead you back together anyway. You can't stay away from each other. He can't stay away from you because of all the passion and desire. It's all there. And that passion also makes him act like a fool and can make him do crazy things. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune. It's about knowing that you're destined. I feel things are going to turn around from the 17th as well with the eclipse. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Wish right now. Thank you for the donation, honey. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone. So I've got Pooja there. So Wish right now says, what changed with my husband towards me after 16 years? What changed with your husband towards you after 16 years? We got the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Hermit. I feel it's more like this could be about passion, because the 3 of Wands is passion, 4 of Wands is stability, and the Hermit is going within. So maybe going within to process how he feels about the future with you and the way you are together. Okay, because don't get me wrong, you are obviously also connecting with your twin. Is that right? I don't feel your husband is your twin. Okay, so if you're with a karmic partner, then obviously if you're thinking about your twin or wanting to be with your twin, then you've got to move away from that to be with your twin. So just clarify for me so I don't get this message mixed up. Your twin is elsewhere, is that right? Okay, you've got a DM elsewhere, so you're married. Twin flame is from, yeah, okay. So what I'm connecting with is, because when I connect with your energy, okay, this is the thing, I connect with energy. I don't feel that, like when I connect with your energy, like you're involved. It doesn't feel that way. So I don't know if you've separated yourself in your own way from your karmic partner then. Well, I say karmic partner, you may see your husband as your soulmate, but you may have kind of pulled yourself away. Because what your husband is thinking about is the way the relationship is, and he's thinking about passion. So I don't know what's going on in the bedroom, okay, but he's thinking about that. Okay, so it could be that he's like getting to a point where he's thinking, I want to be in a relationship that's filled with passion and light and protection. It's always been this way as a good friend, yeah. So, and that's the thing, I feel like when you connect with him, you see him as a soulmate to you. And that's a good thing. He's your soulmate. He's not like, I don't feel like he's your karmic, obviously he's a karmic partner because you're learning lessons from him. But I feel like you are high-level soulmates. He's come into your life for a reason. But obviously what you have with your twin is different. So I feel that he's processing what he wants. Because he's probably very well aware that you're not really meant to be together, or you've outgrown the reasons you were together, because I feel what he wants is passion. I don't feel there's any passion going on between the two of you. Or if there is, I feel it's routine, or it's not the way it should be. And that's what he's thinking about. So he's thinking about what he could have, or what he's missing. Because he may be missing this with you. I'm not saying he wants to move on and sleep with anyone else. What I feel is he's thinking about these things. Okay, so he's thinking about passion, commitment. He's thinking about, he's becoming wise to things. I feel he knows as well that your passion is elsewhere. Your desire isn't really for him, is it? It's for your twin. And I feel he knows that deep down, and that's something he's processing. So I feel he's coming to terms with that. Let me just bring in a message from him about what's going on. Of course, I'm jealous of you. This is what he's jealous of your twin. It doesn't matter whether he knows about him or not. Energetically, he does. They give me fear. Oh, okay. A lot of fear when I'm connecting with this, okay? He suddenly changed more compassionate. Yeah, because he's thinking, because he's probably well aware that he could lose you. Okay, so he's gone within to work out what I want is passion, fire, desire. He wants that with you because he's afraid of losing you, because he's jealous of whomever this other person is. Obviously, it's your twin, but he doesn't know. You know, he is aware that your passion, your fire, your focus isn't really on him. It's on your twin, and he feels that energetically, and he's jealous. So just like we said earlier to Shavika, you know, that her masculine's karmic partner is suddenly saying, oh, I want a baby. You know, it's fear. It's about fear of losing. So I feel like you can sense that he's lost you, really. Because when I connect with your energy, I don't really feel like you're there in that relationship. You're elsewhere. So I feel that's what he's coming to terms with. And he could be trying to make it work with you for that reason, because then he doesn't want to create a reason for you to leave. Does that make sense? So what I'm feeling is he's jealous of your twin. He can sense that jealousy. So he's trying to move forward. That's why I got the Ace of Wands, because that's a real passionate card. That's like wanting you and desiring you, wanting to build on the connection. So he's thinking about either how he can do that with you, or if he could have that with someone else. That's what's going on with him. So he's wise. He knows what's going on. Just be aware of that, okay? I hope that helps. Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Message from the other side. Is Jude his real person, or is he true on his words, the Liz? Message from the other side. Is Jude his real true person, or is he true on his words? I'm not quite sure what this means, okay? So you want a message from the other side. I'm not really feeling Jude is from the other side. Do you mean you want the other side to tell you if you can trust Jude? If Jude is a real true person, or is he true on his words? So are you saying you don't trust Jude, or you don't know if you can trust Jude, and you want to know what the other side is saying about it? Is that what you're trying to say? Because the way it's worded there, it's a bit odd how it's worded. So if you're in the chat, can you just let me know? You sent a message from the other side. So does that mean you want a message from someone on the other side about Jude, or you want a message from the other side and you want to know if Jude is real or true? Is Jude a real true person? Because you could also think with that, a real true person is always someone from the other side. It's very confusing. So just see if you come in the chat. If not, I'll just channel anyway, because the angels know what you need to know. I'm just trying to get my head around the question a little bit there. So what I might do is actually, what I'll say to you, Maxine, is if you can reword your question, and I'm going to go to the next donation, and I'll come back to you. I don't want to give you a message that you're perhaps sitting there confused about. So we're going to do Laurie Wu first, and I'll come back to Maxine. So anyway, if any of my mods can see Maxine, or, you know, if you can understand what that means, well, that to me, it needs to be worded a bit different. So Laurie says, can I get some bucket tarts, please? So this is for Laurie Wu. Maxine, if you can reword your question for me, honey, if that's okay. So these are bucket messages for Laurie Wu. So message for you is you've got B. So there's going to be a miracle coming in. There's going to be a miracle in your life in general as well as love, okay? So you're going to see bees in the spring. So there's also a huge message about something springing forward. Spring is in the air. So there's something big shifting. Something is happening. You've got 444 as well. So I love this. So you've got a bee and you've got 444. So those will be your signs that there's a miracle on the way, that you're being protected. Something's already been shifted. Something's in the air. You can probably feel that. And it's spring. So things are going to spring forward. So I feel things are going to move forward as you move into the springtime. Now I'm seeing the springtime as like April. So there's going to be a big movement around April. Now what about bucket messages from him? So for him, we've got soon, okay? Soon. Now I feel that he's seen signs about you in shows. Shows he's watching, like a TV show or something on Netflix, or he's being shown in shows that you are meant to be. And you could see something in shows as well. Understanding. He's gaining understanding through things he's watching. It's also activating his sacral chakra because he's desiring you, and he feels pain because of that. So he is frustrated. So he's going through frustration because he wants and desires you, and he's feeling that in his sacral chakra that you'll be feeling as well. So you could also pick up frustration. That's where impatience is. Archangel Nathaniel just went past on one of those little tractor things. So Archangel Nathaniel is blasting things out of the way to bring it together. And this is all happening soon. And obviously the spring is soon. So I feel that's when things are going to start moving forward. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, there we go. Okay, let's do Maxine then. She's put a question. Thank you, Bonnie. So Maxine says, message from Jude. Is he a real person or is he a real person on the other side? Okay. So Jude is someone that you're connecting with on the other side. Is that right? Like a spirit guide? And is he true on his words? So that to me sounds like then that you're connecting with someone on the other side who is giving you information. Is that right? Is that what you're saying to me? Okay, because I want to get this right before I channel the message. So, or you want it like, is it real what he's telling you? Is it right what he's telling you? Can you trust what he's telling you? So you're gathering information from someone on the other side called Jude who's bringing messages in. Have I got it right that time? Okay, if you can let me know in the chat. Okay, so is that right? And I'm going to do Samantha after. So is this right? Let's see. So what's going on with Jude? What's going on with Jude, okay? Meditate for answers. So you could be receiving answers from Jude or connected with this through meditation, okay? Meditate for answers. So if you go within, you're going to receive the answers, or that may be how you're receiving this information. So I feel whatever's going on, you're connecting with Jude through the 5D realm at this moment, okay? So you're meditating for answers, that's when the answers come. I feel that's how you're connecting with this person. This could be like closing your eyes and receiving guidance, or doing a meditation, or connecting with the spirit board, or whatever it is. So you're meditating and you're receiving the answers. So that's how you are receiving this person, okay? So what else do you need to know about Jude? So you've got reflection, which again is about receiving answers and then reflecting on them. And like receiving. So I'm seeing this, I can never say that word, reciprocity, as in receiving, like you are receptive to what you're receiving. So I feel that the message here is that you are open to receiving messages from the other side. And you're receiving those messages through meditation, and then you're able to reflect on them. Now I feel you're being protected by heaven. So I feel regardless of who this person is or was, you are being protected by your angels. You have support. So you can call on Archangel Michael to protect you, and you can call on Archangel Azrael to assist with this communication that's coming through. Okay, so can you trust this person, or what do you need to know? You got the sun. So I feel there's a happy outcome there. So I feel there's good energy around this, especially with that rainbow being there. So I feel that the message is, yes, you can trust this person. And you can trust the guidance coming through from this person as well. So I feel there is a positive outcome there. That's a yes anyway from heaven. But I feel there is happiness around this. Okay, so I do feel that this is a good thing. So whether this person is guiding you on your twin flame journey or however else. So what does Archangel Honiel want you to know? Peace is a process. Start by finding a quiet moment to close your eyes and breathe. 3 deep breaths in and out will help you to regain your center and find your peace. So I feel anytime you start worrying, you just need to regain your peace. And there's this real message coming through about needing to connect with this person through meditation. So I'm not feeling an angel. I don't feel this as an angel. Okay, I feel this is like some kind of spirit from the other side, or some kind of spirit guide, and that's why it's so important that you call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Azrael to give you the guidance. Or if you feel that this is someone that you're going to meet in person, like you may feel this is like a real person you're connecting with through the astral realms that you're going to actually meet in real life. I'm getting that coming through as well. Or this person could be guiding you to someone you're going to meet in real life. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm picking up. And it's like this person is guiding you somewhere you're meant to be. So trust what you're feeling, but make sure you're reflecting before you take action. Like, say, for example, this person says, right, go to New York. You know, before you like book the ticket or whatever, you need to reflect and think, is that something I'm truly being guided to do? So then you ask the signs. I'll give you an example that may resonate. You know, when I did my angel therapy course with Charles Virtue, I could either see him in London or in Ireland, in Dublin. back in 2013. And I had the guidance to go, but I was thinking, well, London's closer, but I thought maybe I need to go to Ireland. So I actually meditated on it, set the intention to receive the answer from the angels, and then someone actually came into where I worked and gave me a shamrock necklace. And that was my sign that I was meant to go to Dublin, and that's what I did. So make sure you're asking for confirmation from your angels before you actually take any kind of guided action. That's what I've got coming through. So I hope that helps, okay? But I feel this person is leading you where you're meant to be, or to somewhere you need to go, or someone you need to meet, or something like that. So sorry it's not, but I have to give you what the angels are telling me, even if it's a bit, out there. Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any message from Gabriel DM? So what does your DM want you to know? You see me. You see the real me. That's why I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me vulnerable. So you see into each other. And I feel this about you, remembering that you are part of each other. You see me, you know me, you see the real me. Very beautiful, okay? What else? Shine bright to manifest your dreams. So I feel that you are seeing signs. Pay attention to the signs you see in your dreams. Feel you're both dream sharing, dreaming of each other. And when you dream, okay, you receive the signs that remind you to shine bright. So you're going to have a dream where he's going to come into your dreams and he's going to show you that you make him feel a bit vulnerable, that he is going to open up to you. So I feel he's showing you in your dreams, or he will, that he's going to open up to you. His intention is, so again, there's that desire there. And, when I channeled this deck, it was very clear this card had to come in. I want to F you. It doesn't mean that's all he wants. It means he is thinking about you in that way. Because that's like masculine desire. I need to stop pretending I'm someone else. I intend to unblock you and reach out. And I want to make more money. So he's thinking about finances, work, making more money to be able to show up and level up for you. He's going to unblock you and reach out. So if he's blocked you, he's going to unblock you. But I feel this is more about him opening up. And he needs to take a mask off. But ultimately, he's thinking about you in a very desirable way. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I just clicked off it then. There we are. So we got... Daniel says, good morning, Liz. Messages from my love, Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want you to know? What does Jennifer want you to know? I desire you. You are so sexy and hot. My body is on fire for you. So what's the kundalini between the two of you at this moment? Lots of fire, passion. So what does she want to do? What's her intention? She's saying to you, I will be watching your stories and paying attention to what you post on social media. Okay, so she's going to be watching you in some way, or trying to watch you in some way. Because all that desire is there, and that kundalini, and you're going to feel that in your body. You've got, Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, restlessness, thinking about you, overthinking about things, going over things in her mind, wanting to come toward you. So definitely feel that she wants to make, or take some kind of action, or make some kind of move. So the angels say your guidance is to trust the process, trust in her, and go within Francis. So you may be connecting on the 5D through meditation, but she wants to come forward to you, and she's feeling all that desire. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to say no more donations, guys, so I can catch up, okay? Because I'm going to go off soon. I've been on for nearly 3 hours and 20 minutes. So we've got Raja, thank you for the donation. I can't see a question there. Raja's put a green heart in. Thank you for that, honey. Thank you for the donation. Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. What does he think and want for us? Well, you already know he wants to talk to you. So again, you're letting your own doubt get in the way. Okay, what does he want for you? He intends to get a dog or a cat, so he only thinks about the future. He thinks about animals as well. I want us to get a dog or a cat. So I don't know if you're an animal lover, but he's thinking about that. I need you to know I care about you. That's his intention. So his big intention is, okay, to tell you that he cares about you over anything else. He said, I need to show you with actions and words. So you're thinking about marriage in the future and all of that. He's thinking about letting you know that he cares about you, that you matter to him, that he does love you, that he wants to show up for you with words and actions. That's more important to him than coming to you with a ring, because he can't do that at this moment because he's already married. So understand that when he gets out of his marriage, he's not going to jump straight in and give you a ring. That's not realistic. He's going to have to heal himself first to be ready for that with you. That's something that's going to come in later down the line. But what he will do is show you how he feels and cares about you. And that's his intention. And that could also be getting a dog or a cat. You know, because that's like a sense of responsibility. Well, again, it's too far down the line. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but right now it's not in the cards for you because it's not something that he is thinking about or planning. He may have a dream about it, wishing it was you and all of that. Okay, but his intention is to tell you how he feels. The angels are saying, don't run before you can walk. It's not saying it's not out of reach for you. I feel this is something you're manifesting, and that is what you're manifesting. But you also have to understand that he's not really thinking about that at this moment, because he's thinking more about changing his life and having a life with you and letting you know how he feels. That's more important. So I feel you've got to get out of the fantasy of like, right, he's going to leave and we're going to have all that straight away, because I don't feel that will happen. I don't feel that happens that way for many twin flames, because if he's coming out of a situation, he's got to heal himself. You know, even my own twin said to me, when he leaves a situation, he doesn't know how he's going to be for a while, because he's got to heal himself first. Okay, so you can't just expect him to just show up and like, right, we're going to get married and have kids and everything else. That's why he's saying, we're going to get a cat or a dog. That will be a responsibility you have. So what I can tell you at this point is that you are going to have an animal or animals together, and he is going to tell you how he feels about you and show up for you and be with you. But is it you're going to have a marriage? That's something you're going to have to put your trust in God for. I hope that helps, okay? Jean Lucia says, insight for DM 6 months into separation. I think I've caught up with donations now, have I? Yeah, I have. Okay, I've just got to do Raja if Raja comes in with a question. But I'll do a collective message in a minute anyway. So what's going on with G. Lucia for insight for DM? I'm planning, and you're going to be surprised, okay? So please don't be mad at me. I'm trying so hard to change. I do want us to get together in person. I'm just afraid of messing it up with my stupid behaviour. So your person knows, okay, that they've messed certain things up with their own behaviour and let you down. And I feel they're intending to move forward towards you. So I feel when they do come forward, and that's what they're planning to do, it's going to surprise you because you won't be expecting it. It'll be an unexpected interaction. So just have faith in that, okay? Their intention is to do the right thing from now on and also to make more money. So this could also be something that they are dealing with. I need to make more money. I need to be financially ready. I intend to do this the right way. So your person is planning how to do that, and you're going to be surprised. But don't get mad at them at this moment or worry about things, because everything happens for a reason. Is there anything else you need to know? Have faith in your dreams, okay? That's what you're being guided to know, because a big change is coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Someone's put, can you do my reading when you're free? You have to ask me, though. What's your question, honey? Okay? What's your question, though? Raj, have you got a question? Let me pull a card for Raj, okay? So let me just pull a card for Raja. There is magic in the situation you're in. Everything you've been through in your past has made you into the person you are today, and you can handle whatever's going on because of that. That's what you need to know, okay? And BM says, what does the future hold? I feel a message is coming for you. Release all blame to heaven about what you're going through. There's going to be a message coming in. Whether that's a message coming in from your person or a message that you need to hear. But I feel you need to release some blame. Forgive everything and rise. Forgive the past to heal your future. And Ten of Swords, you've got to release a cycle. So release anything that's hurt you or anyone that's hurt you. Let that go. And then I feel you're going to receive some kind of message. I hope that helps, okay? AM says, AM Gemini, what changes are coming towards me soon? What changes are coming towards you soon? Trust in divine timing. Okay, you're protected and safe. So whenever changes are meant to come in, are going to come in divine timing. Your loved ones in heaven are giving you signs. So you're going to see signs from heaven about what you're actually creating or manifesting in your life, which will be in divine timing, which is very likely love-based. Yeah, love, union. Union's coming for you, but it's coming in divine timing. Everything you want is on the way, but you've got to have faith in divine timing. So your angels are going to give you signs that show that to you. I hope that helps, okay? Shaz, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for donating. It's been a long time since I've been on the chat. I hope you're well. Great to have you here. I haven't heard from my DM for a few months, but for the last time he called me but didn't talk. Does he know if we're twin flames? So what's he wanting you to know? He cares. He does care. And he said, I will message you. Let me message you. So even though you may not be talking at this moment, he is going to contact you. He's saying, I am sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and I always will. If I don't reply and planning what to say, I get stressed when you message me asking what's wrong. Nothing was wrong. But then it is because I feel paranoid. I've done something wrong. Don't rush me. So really the message is he gets overwhelmed with pressure. And he needs time to move forward in his own pace, in his own way, in his own time. And he's apologising if he's ever made you feel like he doesn't care about you. I feel he does feel it on a deep level. He's saying to you, I want to talk about a future with you if we're both ready to take the next steps. And I do intend to do the right thing from now on. So he does want to do the right thing. He doesn't want to upset you by ignoring you or making you feel like he doesn't care about you. He does see a future with you. He wants to talk about that future with you. He's saying, yeah, your lesson is to let go and be calm, no matter what the circumstances are, like the swan on the lake or the swan on the ocean there, not flapping around on the ground. So be patient. There is a positive outcome. There is hope here. And I feel this could be shifting forward in the next 4 weeks to 4 months as well. April could be significant. You're moving towards union. He knows he can have a future with you. He sees that with you. This could shift forward between April and October for union itself, okay? But he does intend to tell you how he feels. I do feel he knows your twin flames, but not in the way you perhaps think he should. Because I feel that he knows in his own way. Not through a label, but through a feeling. Yeah, there's a new beginning coming in for the both of you. Okay, so you may even see 1313. So there's definitely a new beginning coming in. Have faith in that, okay? Anything else the angels want you to know? Stop and take a moment. Breathe. Calm your energy down. Relax. Take guided action if you're guided to. Okay, but also let him take action towards you. It will happen at the right time because it's part of your mission and purpose. So you have a mission together. You're meant to be. So do what you feel guided to do. So if that's take a step back, do that. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Any messages from my twin? Okay, what's the message from your twin? What do you need to know? Wow, in those clothes, looking like that, wearing that smile, wow. So your person is very attracted to you, and it's very likely they've been watching you or they've seen you recently, whether that's on social media or in person. Looking good. I like the clothes you're wearing. You look amazing in your smile. So this is about you having that wow factor. And you have that wow factor, remember, when you're in your power, when you're in your light, when you're feeling good about yourself, when you're feeling grateful and you're living your life and just doing you. And he's like, whoa, wow, you look amazing. And the more you smile, the more attractive you are. So he is very attracted to you and he is very drawn to you at this moment. What's his intention? I won't let you go. I will claim you. Okay, so he's not going to let you go and he will claim you at the right time. He said, I want to take you out for dinner. And I feel like he does like showing you off, because he's saying, wow, look at you. So he's proud to have you on his arm. That's how he feels, or he will be when he claims you. And he's going to take you out to dinner. And this could come in soon. He could say, do you want to meet up? Do you want to go for lunch? Or do you want to go for a coffee? Or do you want to meet up? So he is thinking about you. He wants to build a life with you. He's very passionate towards you. He's thinking about you. He knows you're strong as well. He knows you are resilient. He knows you're one of the strongest persons he's ever met or people he's ever met. And he's going through a transformation to show up the right way. But he's on fire for you at this moment. His passion is there, the fire, the kundalini. And he knows he can have a life with you. He's just working it all out. So you've got to give him a bit more time. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, because I've been on for 3.5 hours nearly. So I'm going to be back again live on Monday, but I may be live over the weekend. I'll see. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, I need to put your notification bell on. Okay, but I do feel I need to rest my voice at some point because I haven't had a day off, proper day off, like a whole day off for about 3 weeks. Because I always think I'll have the day off and then I end up working in the morning or doing something else. So I need to rest my voice, really. I don't want to burn my voice out. And I've got a busy day this afternoon as well. So have a wonderful day, okay, whatever you're doing. And I'm sending you so much love. And just to let you know, I think it's on now anyway. I was going to do a collective message, wasn't I? The twin flame reading, I'm going with the fire horse. The fire horse is guiding me to bring in feminine, masculine energy again. Just checking, yeah, I've already put the reading on. Okay, so I'm being guided to do feminine, masculine journey in the readings. It's just what the fire horse is guiding me to do. I have to follow my information. So I'm going to do you a little collective message. So pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. We'll do what you need to know today. Okay, what do you need to know today? Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Something you need to know today. Not necessarily about this day, but about something you need to know. So you've got card 1, card 2, card 3. Pick your card, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Card 1, during the summer. So something's going to happen during the summer. That's what you need to know today. Summertime, when I connect with this, is like June to September, okay? Card 2, pay attention to the signs. So you're receiving signs about your journey, about your mission, about your purpose, about your love life. You're seeing the signs already. Just pay attention to them. They are the truth, okay? Card 3, you've got use your voice for the highest good of all. So this is about you having a mission or a purpose here to speak your truth or use your voice for the highest good, which means be kind, be loving, respond with love instead of reacting with fear. Talk about the things you want, not the things you don't want. And when you and your person come together, make sure you're actually speaking from a place of love, not fear. So there's a reason this has come out as well, because I feel some of you have got a message to share with the world, and you can do that for the highest good of all. So I hope that helps, okay? I'm also going to do a quick collective as well about what they are feeling for you. So think of a card 1, 2, or 3. We'll do what they are feeling or thinking for you as well. If you haven't received a message from your person, this is it, okay? So what do you need to know? Card 1, 2, or 3. There we go. 3 jumped out. So you got card 1, card 2, and card 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick your card. It's a message from your person, okay? So card 1, I'm taking my time. So it needs a bit more time. So this time I want to do things right. That's why I don't want to rush things and risk losing you altogether. I want it to be right. So you've got to give your person time. If you pick number 2, I'm ready. I will leave my partner. So if there's a karmic partner, they're going to leave that person. It's been over since I met you. Trust me to do this my way. If there's no karmic partner, but there's perhaps a karmic cycle like an addiction or a job, or they're going to leave there and deal with that. Just trust them to do it in their own time, in their own way. But this is your sign. They will leave that thing, person, situation, whatever it is. Pile 3, I'm worried. And it come out very fast. I'm so afraid you'll move on. Now, I feel your person, if you pick pile 3, could reach out very soon because the card flew out and there's fast movement and there's anxiety around you moving on. So they may put their foot in the door, send a message or check you out on social media or like something on social media or try to find out what you're doing because they don't want you moving on. So they're curious about you. It's very likely they're watching you at this point. So I'm so afraid you'll move on and meet someone else. It's keeping me awake at night because I can't lose you. So they'll keep being kept awake at night. So you may be having sleepless nights, restless nights. But I feel they could reach out, pretty soon because I'm feeling there's some kind of shift happening here. So I hope that helps. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for all the likes, for the donations, for being here. If you haven't received an answer, don't worry. Click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. So I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love and I'll see you soon. I may be live over the weekend. Don't know what time because I may just decide like one afternoon I'm going to do a live or something like that. So just make sure your notification bell is on and then you won't miss me. So have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon.